My mic is muted? No, wait. Alright. And we are live. I think. Hold on. Am I going to have to... Oh, I think I need to adjust this a bit now. Right. Okay, no, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Alright. Now we should be good. I think? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. God, I should have gotten some to eat before I started this. I am in hell. A hell of my own design. Maybe I could just order something. Trying not to spend money, though. Do I have a game capture working? Should be. Game capture? Game capture? Would you like to capture the game? There you go. I knew you could do it. I knew you had it in you. Perfect. Howdy, C8. Good to see you. Testing out some new mic settings here. So we'll see if I sound any better or worse. I am kind of flying blind after watching just a handful of guides. How you doing today? Good, I hope. Well, now I'm wondering, is some of the lower tones of my voice going to not get picked up by my noise gate or something like that? Because I'm already seeing it has some effect on VAutoTube. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Good to hear. Glad to hear it. No, not rewards. Let's see what we're working with here. Howdy, Fluffy. Good to see you. On time for once. There you go. I usually wait just a bit before we get into it, because I know some of my usual arrivals take a couple of minutes there. And also because if I went right into it and I was talking to an empty void, I would probably just die a little bit inside. I need to have some kind of audience. A jester needs his court, after all. It might be a bit muffled. Is it something you can turn off and on so that we can tell which sounds better? It certainly is, yes. Let's see here. All right. I'm going to turn it off. Any better? Better or worse, rather, now that it's off. I will be honest, I do not know what I'm doing with most of this. Actually, let me make some adjustments here real quick. Give me a second. So that's 0, so that's 0, so that's 0. Also, you should be at 0. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn it back on. Is that any better? Is that any different from before? Rather. I guess I probably should have waited for a response on the first one before I turned it back on. So on, off. On, off. There's a car alarm that has been going off for like 10 minutes that just stopped now. Nice little peace and quiet. It's different, but I think I like off better. Gotcha. I think I will probably fiddle with it more off stream. That's the jelly voice you know, and hopefully love. Howdy, Blue. Good to see you. I think I will keep it off for now then. Maybe... I'm sure there's someone out there who knows more about fiddling with my mic. Probably more than one person opine on it. That's true, yeah. I'll fiddle with it later. At a later date, we'll call it. For now, I think I'll just carry on as I was. How's everyone doing? I had some pre-stream banter all prepped, and then I forgot it, and then I just remembered it. I, against my better judgment, have been playing Tekken again. Oh, no, not what I wanted to open. I need to turn this down a little bit now. So, against my better judgment, I have been playing Tekken again. Rather, I have been playing Tekken ranked again. Or rather, once again, I have played Tekken ranked one last time, specifically to get my main back to the highest rank that I've gotten. I'm happy to report that I was successful in doing so, which means that I will not have to play ranked again unless for some reason some dire sickness afflicts my mind and I decide that I want to ruin my afternoon. So for now, I'm in quick play now. I'm in the retired life. I'm living my golden years. I'm having a good time. Usually I wouldn't even consider it, because the last couple of times that I played ranked, I ended up just completely wasting and ruining an afternoon. But I was playing quick play yesterday. I was like, man, I am fucking on fire today. I was playing real fucking good. I was feeling myself. So I was like, you know what? Today's the day. We're gonna get back there. We're gonna reach that highest peak. And I was playing out of my fucking mind, boys. I was absolutely fucking killing it. So I managed to get it. Got some good clips along the way. There was this Kazuya, this poor Kazuya, who was on a 6-win streak. I 3-0'd him. It was just disgusting. But that's the good stuff, baby. That's the good stuff. So now I don't have to worry about it anymore. It's fine. And Clown, I have even worse news to report. You said at least it's not Destiny. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guess who has plans this weekend? It's me. I have plans this weekend. We are back in the worst way possible. So here's the thing, all right? I made a deal with Pub, right? And the deal with Pub, stream it so we can bully you. You know, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Huh. I'll see if Pub's down for that. Okay, essentially, Pub wanted to play the story for Final Shape. He wanted to see how it was, because he's seen a lot of good things. He's heard a lot of good things. Apparently, pretty good expansion this time around. So it seems like it's, evens only when it comes to good DLCs for these games. And I won't lie, it's been a hot minute. I'm craving a little bit of that, numbers go up kind of game, right? So we're gonna play the Final Shape. That's what we're gonna do, and that's gonna be it. Hopefully, because there's a good chance it might catch. All right, listen, listen. I can have just one drink. I can quit whenever I want. All right, I can quit whenever I want. So I'm just gonna dip back in for a little bit. It's just, I'm just doing it casually with some friends, just hanging out with the boys, and that's it. Just one little campaign, then we're out. Maybe a raid, maybe a new dungeon comes out and we play the new dungeon, but that's it. All right, that's all. Just those 1 to 3 things, and that's it. And then I'm good to go. Just like how I know that I'm not going to play ranked anymore in Tekken. Because I know what it was like to rank down and then be in the pits for a week. So I know now. I have enough self-control to control myself. So we're good to go. Speaking of being good to go, let's get this show on the road, shall we? I don't know why my computer made that noise when I shift forward, but oh well. Load game.
Some place could be so lively and so depressing all at once.
Thank you, Crispin. Need to make sure to turn those back off again. Dialogue auto. What the fuck were we doing? Let me check my inventory. Where am I? Where am I at? I have a crystal. I have a record. Didn't I just traded for something, didn't I? What did I trade for? I gave him something shiny and antique.
Goodbye.
For what? Shiny and antique. No, classy and antique. I can't remember what for. Who did I... Oh, for the plug, so that I could upgrade my data pouch. Okay. Right. Memory reader. That's what it was. Okay. So now I need to get this plug back. So I need a bigger motor than the one that Gimbal has.
There's nothing worth bothering with.
Okay.
It's too heavy for me to... It looks like this metal disc is covering something.
Right, Cairo. Down there's the ladder to the underworlds.
Okay. Obviously, I just burned it.
It's too thick to cut with the plasma torch. I'll need something stronger to get through that way.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, no, didn't mean to click out. Okay.
We've got to
Crispin?
find a way to clear the line to get into the courthouse. Because honestly, I refuse to wait in line.
Fair
Not
enough.
even for a power core. Not even for a gynoid. Well, maybe for a gynoid.
I don't know what that is, but
I have
okay.
nothing to say.
Floater, what do you think?
Don't bother her.
I see.
All storage bladders empty.
That's good.
I'm not here to steal parts.
Hmm.
I have nothing to say to him.
I see. Crispin, what do you think?
Don't you think we should go check out where 187th shot up the tower?
Where is that?
He blasted a way in for us.
Huh? Not data, no, map. Where's my map? There it is. The station?
This is no...
Is this talking
It's
about
no
Crispin? Hold on, wait. Was that a map I could look at? Subway map, yeah.
It's a map of train lines and stations. It's a map...
No, that makes sense. Alright. Anything else over here?
Apparently, I'm not the only one who leaves lanterns in hard-to-reach places.
I see. What happens if I...
Totally unilluminating.
I'd say it's very illuminating considering the lights.
I don't have anything to... Hi, Rex.
Hi, Rex.
I don't think...
Okay.
I've got a feeling I'm gonna regret this, boss, but do you think maybe we should try scrounging in the underworks?
I see. Well, I'd like to do that. I really would. But I am unsure...
Sodium iodide crystal. It pulses when exposed to energy.
Oh?
I need to see what he's offered. It's too heavy.
Okay.
The law and you. It explains about the refuge rule. I need to see what he's offered.
Refuge room. Hmm. Oh, I see.
It's far too high to try climbing.
Oh, come on. Where's your sense of adventure?
Some kind of track running up the side of the tower.
Okay, so I can sort of see a way into the underworks, but I can't lift it. Need a bigger motor to get the one back for gimbal. Huh. Anything more to say to him?
I am.
Nothing else here?
Bust up. How would that even work?
I do not know.
Why bother?
I'll be crashed. Looks like the Metros had our codes cracked. And sure explains how they fried our boot sector so easily.
Oh. Interesting.
It's a vinyl record entitled Children's Sing Along, whatever that means. A sodium iodide crystal.
Hmm. Hey, Flora. Missed start of the live? Well, good news. We've only been live for about 16 minutes, so you haven't missed much. Especially not when I'm aimlessly meandering as I am now. Well, I wouldn't say aimlessly. I'm certainly aiming. I'm just not hitting anything. Okay, let's... I'd need the crowbar so that I can get into the underworks. That's my guess.
I'll trade it to you.
Something shiny. Does that qualify?
I said something.
There's a difference?
No, that... Listen, fair enough. Crystal?
Here you go. A nice shiny crystal.
Oh! Okay, I thought I tried that last stream.
Iron crowbar.
Why does that not seem like a great deal?
And then... What else do you need?
Let me see your
Bigger motor. And then...
Bloodborne. Bring me something that'll cover a fake.
And then a mask. Okay.
That's servo.
Alright. Well, it's not against the law for another 48 hours. Off we go.
I don't want that sludge in my joint.
Large
This
hatch.
vehicle looks.
Large hatch?
They look like they've been stripped.
Where's the large... Talking about the hood of the car?
It's rusted shut.
Oh. We torch it open? Wow. I'm consistently surprised at how much use we're actually getting out of this blowtorch.
Looks like there's an engine in here. Well, let's see what we've got here.
Probably get a motor from that, right?
I have no use.
That's never stopped you before.
I have no.
Air duct. Belt.
Let's see. Hopefully, I won't be holding onto this engine for long.
Well, that's...
I
mean, I'd say that's certainly a bigger motor. Hello, Leopold. I have an entire car engine for you.
Here you go, Leopold. A nice big engine for you.
Not bad at all. You're a real scavenging expert.
Is that a compliment or an insult, boss?
Alrighty. So then we
Wait a
go...
minute. This motor's broken.
That's what I
Copper
figured.
wiring's been stripped.
All items sold as is, Tyro. And I never said anything about copper wire being included.
You're a fine piece of work, Leopold.
Never said anything about that neither. Now you want to trade? Let's trade. Otherwise, get a move on.
I see. Pro Tycoon has ripped the basic video. Of course, yeah, no. We gotta be able to carry pretty much anything we need.
The motor's been stripped of its copper wiring. A machine that...
Machine belt, and we need some copper wiring. Okay.
There's no...
Boss?
That's just your man.
Hello there, sir. How are you doing on this fine afternoon?
Oh, hi. Oh, hey. Now look what I see.
Oh no.
The wings of Urbani and his little
I think I've made a mistake and
Why
I
is
need to go.
everyone we meet crazy?
crazy, he says. Oh my, oh dear. I assure you, my comrades, there's nothing.
Oh no, he's a communist.
To me, your brother knight errant, a brother in arms. We have different parents.
Who are you?
My name is my secret. You can't make me talk. I'd ruin my puzzle. Give a key to my lock.
Maybe we'll just call you Screw Loose.
A joker, he seems, for sure not an ace. He needs a small clue to spare him disgrace. For the crowds who adore me, Prime is my name. By now, no doubt, you've heard of my fame.
187's
You're
brother.
187's brother.
Line up the toy soldiers, 200 abreast. The bravest of brave, the best of the best. Wind up the toy soldiers to march on their way. The city has fallen, no reason to stay.
Of course.
200 abreast, my sisters and brothers. Now only 3 left. Forget all the others.
I guess that's a yes.
50 behind me, he came off the line. The gunner's no fun for being a brother of mine.
I see.
How do you survive down here?
I'm a soldier by trade. Legion built me to last. My armor is sturdy, my pistons are fast. I carry no guns, for my weapon's my mind. And those who would kill me will find themselves pride.
Really?
Oh.
Don't you think you're overdoing it? I mean, that
He's
barely
turned his
makes
name
sense.
into a verb.
It hardly rhymed.
No. Bro,
Okay. Yeah.
Why are you here?
when we laid down our arms, my medal was taken. Token of honor from the cause we'd forsaken. The metropolitan thief cast it deep in this hole, where now it lies buried like bituminous coal.
Cogs and gears, bituminous coal.
You're looking for a medal?
No, my comrade, you've misunderstood. I sit here and wait, as a penitent should.
Penitent's a
If the medal
great
finds
word.
me, I shall claim it straight. But until that day, I shall sit here and wait.
Oh, why primer?
Why Primer?
There's nothing so gorgeous, flawless, or fine as the perfectly indivisible numbers of prime. Consider this list 2 to 199.
Oh,
Well, that was helpful.
Goodbye.
Farewell, farewell, linger not for my sake. Your mission is calling, the city awaits.
prime. Oh my fuck. God. Okay. Description
An
module.
impressive device, if you can't think for yourself. As for this robot, I need no such help.
That's
I have
nice.
nothing to say to him.
All right. Well, I thought he was pretty nice.
They're much too quick to catch. And even if I could, what would I do with one?
Deactivate it and give it to Metromind as a warning?
It's possible. Thee shalt fetcheth this quest, and reap your reward. So do try your best. I can't finish the rhyme. Fuck. That would have been good.
I can't possibly reach that.
Okay, well, you know who could? Crispin!
Crispin, can you try typing something into that keypad?
If by typing you mean ramming my face, then yes, boss, I suppose I can.
You got this, buddy. Oh, okay. Sorry, I looked away for a second. I wasn't aware. So I need to know what the code is? That's bullshit.
It's a huge crane.
Other way then. Off we go.
Warning. Factor facilities decommissioned.
Oh,
Enter
no.
at own risk.
Give me, like, 2 minutes here real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. It says cycle, yeah. Old-timey robot has a charm, but the more this game goes on, the more tech-priest model seems appropriate. Big stretch. Oh, man. Yeah, I wanted to, well, here's the thing. I did originally make this model for Talos Principle 2, which was the robot game I first had planned, but then I remembered, wait, I wanted to play Primordia, right? And so I decided I would just make an all-purpose robot model instead of specifically theming it, which worked out pretty well, I would say, especially given that I had the Vixit emote for a base.
For now, that thing's ignoring us.
I see.
Best to keep it that way.
No, I gotcha. Of course. Can we go
For
past?
now, that thing best to...
Oh, I see.
Warning. Factor enter at a...
Crispin, what do you think of all
Should
this?
look around and see if there's a way to lower that drawbridge, boss.
I would
There's
agree.
no way to reach it while that thing is standing there.
Okay, well, Crispin?
No thanks.
Crispin?
I can float past that evil-looking robot.
You can definitely stay out of his reach.
For now, best to...
Crispin.
It's some kind of...
Whatever it is.
Alright, so we kill it!
I don't want to provoke it.
Oh. All I can think of is the Wizard of Oz when I look at this robot model. It is a little Tin Man-esque, isn't it? The more I look at it, though, the more I realize I was definitely influenced by Metaton. Especially saying that it has the one unicycle wheel. And it has the screen on the chest. Huh. Okay, well... I can give it to him without the copper wire and see if that does... Wait a second, can I take the manhole? Okay, never mind. Of course, it's too heavy to lift, my bad. Jellybot EX when? Well, you'll need to do the genocide route first, so good luck with that. Gimbal?
I could give it to him.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Wait. I should talk to 187th about Primer. I met Primer.
I met Primer.
You still crazy?
Yep.
Well, so it goes.
Goodbye.
Over and
Okay,
out.
well. Genocide route is Neo, not E. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Well, then I suppose you'll have to flip the switch on my back. I mean... You didn't hear that. Number pad downstairs. Okay, now here's something I need to check, just for my own sake. Really? Huh. Notorious Urbanian hacker and vandal known as Primer has been exiled to the Underworks, although there was insufficient proof to impose criminal punishment upon him. Metro Man has forbidden him to use the public streets or utilities, effectively forcing him to stay in the quarantine area. Nice! Okay. Huh. Infamous enough to have an entry in the kiosk, then.
Do you know anything about that locked bridge past the cars?
What I know is a vault locked tight with a key, which only a fool would open for free.
Fine. What do you want?
Was that a fool a peddler is he, who opens his locks for merely a fee?
I repeat, what do you want?
Nothing more than to sit here and see if you poor interlopers are smarter than me.
Boss, can we use the plasma torch on him?
No.
I can try.
There's a dangerous-looking robot just past here.
Yeah, aren't you worried he's gonna eat you or something?
I've seen him quite often, though he'll not see me. And so we are happy as neighbors can be.
Can you hide us from him?
If I could, I would not, but the choice is not mine. There's no room in his brain to be further primed.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Farewell, farewell, linger not for my sake. Your mission is calling, and the city awaits.
Aye, aye. I've got it. I know what the code is. It was so simple.
I can't...
Worry not. Crispin, I've got the solution.
Here.
Assuming it's 4 digits. Oh, it's only 3? Okay, well... I know not to try and brute force.
I can't possibly... The control pad for the...
Hold on. If it's 3 digits...
Here.
Not 187. Not 199. Okay.
There's something up there on the crane.
Boss, I'm not in the business of flying over to
But it might be...
a killer robot with a grudge against witty sidekicks.
I was going to say helpful.
It is through watching this stream that I realize I do not understand subtext.
There's no way...
Glad to help you make that realization. Not sure how I did it, but you're welcome. Or sorry. Well, either one.
A machine belt.
What could I do with that?
I doubt that...
Yeah, no, I figured.
A heavy... It's a vinyl record and... That's never...
No, I understand.
A pretty basic radio...
Oh! Here it is. Okay. Prime numbers. Okay, well, I'm afraid to try and brute force it, but we've got a lot of prime numbers to work with that are 3 digits here. Fine, Urbanian, and Surly Company. 200 robots. Only 187, 113 in Primer. Okay, so let's... What's the next prime number after the last one? I'm an English major! You think I know that? I have no idea! Let me see, is there a pattern that I can find? 107, 109, 107, 1379, 1. So let's see. 173, 739, 1. 1, 3. So gotta end with a 3, 7, 9, or a 1. So I guess we'll try 201 and go from there. Two, 0, 3. 2, 0, 7. 2, 0, 9. Nope. Unless there's another prime number. Well, it has to be odd, because all even numbers can't be prime. Yeah. Unless all of those weren't... Unless none of those were prime? Does it ever skip a whole... Well, from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 2 is the only even prime. Okay. 1, 1, 3? That's what I originally wanted to try. Nope. Interesting.
The string of numbers from Primer. The string of information regarding 180.
Huh. Not sure. Anything else I can grab from this car? Maybe?
I'm sure it played some role when this machine... It's a small... I can't... Still stuck. I'm sure there's nothing worthwhile. I'm sure... Still stuck. I'm sure...
Huh. Is Primer's number a prime number like him and his brothers? Well, hold on. Because I don't... The 187... Is 187 prime? Because it's not on this list. Crispin, what do you think?
Nothing left to sell.
Time to give Gimbal his motor back, right, boss?
No?
The motor's been...
We need copper wiring for it.
These submersible robots seem to be consuming the iron oxide in this runoff water.
In other words,
Only our...
now I really wish you'd...
Huh.
They're much too quick to catch.
I got it.
I wouldn't want to risk it. I have nothing. I have Primer.
Backer, bridge, tower.
For now, that's best to keep. The law and it explains. No need to.
Plasma torch.
I'm not going to threaten.
Coward.
A heavy. It's a vinyl record entitled "Children." I doubt. There's no way.
Huh. Crispin?
Sounds like we need to get into the courthouse and talk to Arbiter.
Yeah, no, I understand the like the long-term goals, Crispin. I'm asking like help for like right now, please. I need like something impermanent. You ignoring me?
Boss, did you ever consider that sometimes I just run out of clever ideas?
No, I guess that's fair. That's fair. Oh, Bart got stuck there for a little bit. Alright, well, we'll just fast travel. What do you want?
Let me see.
Something to cover your face with.
We're not looking to. You want it? You. Tyro, I'm. We don't need it.
Drain fuel cell. Abacus.
No, not in.
Don't need batteries.
Upbringing. That's a water chip. That's servo.
There's got to be a reason why we can sort of zoom in on the spar, right?
It's a pricelet. It's a high-end astringent and catalytic fluid. They belong to the.
High-end astringent and catalytic fluid. What's this?
It's a note from the bartender. My programming requires me to serve Oswald, but he is consuming dangerous levels of oil. Please intervene.
Oh, I see. You should stop drinking.
You should stop drinking, Oswald.
Whatever for? I'm celebrating.
You should stop drinking, Oswald.
Oh, stop being such a stone.
You should stop drinking, Oswald.
Oh, stop.
Nah, this time for
You
sure?
should stop drinking, Oswald.
Oh, stop.
No, this time for
You
sure?
should stop. You should.
This time?
You should. Goodbye.
Adieu.
Rex? Can I communicate with you?
Let's try.
Rex.
Oh! No, I wasn't thinking that. Well, I guess it worked.
Hello?
Boss, he's an arm robot, not a mouth robot. I wouldn't expect much of a conversation.
I see.
There's nothing there. It's a. No sense. That arm robot appears to be. The mug. They belong.
Okay. Off this way then?
Not gonna.
Crispin prejudiced against sign language. Prejudiced against a lot of things, really. You're back?
You should stop.
Oh,
Goodbye.
adieu.
Hi, Rex. It's the note from the.
Oh, don't let Armstrong fool you. If he didn't want me to have another drink, he wouldn't pour it.
The note says his programming requires him to serve you.
Smart coder, eh?
Huh.
Hi, Rex. There's nothing there to receive the signal. Let's try.
Okay, hold on. So is that part of the solution?
Rex. Rex.
It doesn't make like a solved noise. Oh! I see. I figured it would be something like that. There we go. Oil.
It's a can of lubricating oil.
Can of lubricating oil. What for?
It's a can of. It doesn't. It's the note from the bartender at.
So I have oil now.
Robot.
I do not know what for.
They belong. High-end astringent. It's a can of lubricating oil.
Maybe. I mean, we were talking about the Tin Man earlier. I can't imagine that this is the solution, but it's possible.
For now, best.
Okay, well,
For now, best.
Someone around here's gotta know
Howdy,
something
Coco.
about how to get that bridge to go down, boss.
well, I assume it was Primer, but it didn't help out too much.
I have nothing.
Can I offer you some oil in these trying times, Primer?
The last thing I need. It's the note. The law. It explains. Feud. Much.
Okay, well, something tells me I am supposed to know the code. Or rather, be able to figure it out with the information I have on hand.
I can't possibly.
It's well, no, it's a 3-digit code, so it'd have to be 1, 2, 3.
Here.
Almost worth a shot. Huh.
The string of numbers from Primer.
Starts so 1, 2, 3. Okay. 9, 18. 21 codes. I suppose I could just enter all of these and brute force it. I'm hesitant to do that, but it's worth a shot. And if I try and brute force it, you can't get hard stuck. So let me just get a notepad so I can check these off as I go. Alright. 101, 103, 107, 109, 113, 127, 131, 137, 139, 149, 151, 157, 163, 167, 173, 179, 181, 191, 193, 197. Now, I'm assuming, and it's a pretty big assumption to make, it's not going to be any of these numbers, which would need a 0 in front of them. And if that's the case, I guess we'll find out after this. So, not 101. 103. Not 103. 107. Not 107. 109. Not 109. Already tried 113. 127. Not 127. 131. Not 131. 137. Hey, there we go. Easy does it.
Let's go.
Whoever said the old grug strat doesn't work from now and then, huh? Simple as that. I'm an idiot.
Are these heads?
Okay. No, I
Did you hear
was...
something? Boss, do you see those things?
Okay, well, listen, I want the scene to stop playing out so I can tell you why I know that's the answer now.
Crispin, on the count of 3. 1.
Oh. Oh-ho. Oh, hello.
I am Clarity Arbiter built. Version 2. Lock Lurk to Arbiter, Judge of Metropole. This is my home. Now, if you will excuse me a moment.
I see.
That's barbaric.
Civilization is defined by law, and this is lawful. As enemies of the city, they forfeited their components. I have merely exercised my right of plunder.
That sounds familiar.
Whether it's legal or not, it's grotesque.
You have a strange way of saying thank you.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm Horatio Nobuild, version 5.
And I'm Crispin Horatio Build, version 1.
Welcome, Horatio. Crispin, what brings you to the Underworks?
Okay, I'm gonna stop here for a sec. Well, not like stop, like take a break. I realize now that whenever we were asking about Primer's name, he said something like 50 before me came on the line. Or rather, when we asked about 187, he said something about like 50 before me he came off the line. I don't know why I didn't think to just go subtract 50 from 187, which would give you 137. So at least I know why that's the solution. What were those things?
They are shells. Robots who traded their processors and memory to Metromind in exchange for energy and repairs. Now mindless, they still scavenge parts to trade with her.
But those were the last of them, right?
Hardly. Metromind now has more efficient ways to accumulate processor power, but she left hundreds of shells in the Underworks.
Is there any way to save them?
That question is irrelevant. They lived profligate lives, and when they had squandered their resources, chose to become thieves and destroyers. Punishment, not clemency, is what justice requires.
I see.
You said you were a law clerk. What does that mean?
My sister
I'm a
Charity
lawyer.
and I were built to advise Arbiter Manbuilt, who administers Metropol's court. Charity sees everything through the lens of mercy. For me, the law is clear, a matter of ones and zeros, unclouded by preference or sentiment.
Law without mercy, huh? How does that even work?
Perfectly. It is the opposite approach that fails. Mercy is malware. Once infected with it, justice becomes slow and unpredictable. In time, the system itself must be discarded. Only my vigilance protected Arbiter from this taint, but he has been without me for a long time.
Why are you taking their heads?
I am giving fair warning.
To other shells?
No, they lack the capacity for fear. The heads are for a robot named Scraper Sternweiler built.
You really think a bunch of rusty
Scraper,
boxes will
okay.
scare him off?
No, I do not want to scare him. I want to warn him. When he ignores that warning, I can destroy him lawfully and without guilt.
Oh.
Boss, she's kind of exciting my electrons.
I'd like to report a
I'd
theft.
like to report a theft. My power core was stolen by a big robot.
Big claws, shoots lasers, talks.
We
like
know his
this.
name is Scraper.
He came aboard the crashed ship I was living in, attacked me, and stole the core.
Took it.
Excuse me?
Whether the taking was a theft is a legal determination. Please do not characterize the evidence.
It was my power core. He shot me, and he stole it.
I know the robot you describe. His name is Scraper Sternweiler built, and he is the servant of Metromind Manbuilt, a member of the council that governs this city. I have no fondness for Metromind, but I must be impartial in considering your claim. Tell me, did Scraper say anything before he took your power core?
Before he stole my power core, he said something like, enemy, forfeit,
Yeah.
plunder.
I see.
What, are those words override commands to turn off law and order?
They are legal concepts, Horatio.
Yeah.
If Scraper's characterization is correct, then he did not steal your power core. He took lawful possession of it.
He shot me, and he stole it.
Calm down, boss.
This occurred inside the city.
No, in the dunes.
I see. In a crashed airship.
Yes, I said that already.
I appreciate your report, Horatio Nullbuilt. You have presented a credible claim that Scraper Sternweiler built, no doubt acting at Metromind's direction, took your power core. Beyond that, however, there is not even probable cause to arrest, let alone evidence to convict Scraper.
Interesting.
First, the dunes are outside the ordinary jurisdiction of metropolitan law. Second, a crashed ship in the dunes is likely a relic of the War of the Four Cities. If so, your ship was forfeit enemy property, legally subject to plunder by the
Yep.
council. Scraper, acting as an agent of a council member, would be within his rights to seize it. Nevertheless, I would advise you to bring your case before Arbiter for further examination.
That's something Arbiter. She said, Metromind Man built as well.
Did you say Arbiter Man built? As in, built by man himself?
Yes.
Does man still walk here? In Metropole?
No.
But man was here in the past.
The public records regarding humans were deleted by council decree. What I know is entirely hearsay. I was built after the Urbanians murdered them during the war.
Impossible.
That is what Arbiter told me, and it was told to him by Metromind. Beyond that, I cannot say.
Did Arbiter tell you anything else about man?
Only that he missed their legal arguments. Quite amusing, if often illogical.
Legal arguments?
Yes. To play a symbolic role in their justice system, humans argued cases before Arbiter.
Symbolic? Play a role? Man is
Are
the
you
ultimate-
are you Solid Snake?
It
Symbolic.
is possible that
Play
the
a
man
role.
you worship is not the humans in my records. All I know is hearsay. Do not rush to judgment.
Psycho Mantis.
How can I see Arbiter?
Anyone can petition him. Cases are considered in the order they are brought to court. But
What?
I met a scavenger who told me that the courthouse was sealed and that Arbiter was no longer hearing cases. But that cannot be true. The Metropolitan Constitution requires him to resolve all cases and controversies. He would not fail in that duty.
Sounds like he already has.
Nonsense. Not even charity could persuade him to abandon his obligations. Still, I did not detect any falsehood, evasion, or omission in the scavenger's statement, so perhaps the courthouse has been locked for some other reason. If so, it may be that Arbiter is trying to contact me, but cannot. Maybe he is already calling me home.
Oh.
Horatio, I have a request of you. You are under no obligation to perform it, and I will be under no obligation to you, even if you do. Do you understand?
I don't even know what you're asking me to do.
Talk to Arbiter. Ask him if I can return. Tell him that I await his summons.
That's it? Believe me, we've had to do a lot worse than that. Like this one time we chased this crazy partial named Gamma.
Of course we'll help. But how do we even get into the courthouse?
This will get you inside.
Thanks.
I must thank you, Horatio.
Clarity, you saved our lives. Compared to that, running an errand is nothing.
The law obligated me to save you, Horatio. I would have done the same for Metromind, but I am glad it was you that I saved.
We're in.
Wish you justice.
You're right, we're in. Speaking of in, I will be back in about 5 minutes, give or take. So, see you in a few. Alright, I'm back. I ordered some food, and it arrived way faster than I thought it would. And I'll be honest, that's the first thing I've eaten all day. And I think I've been up since 10, so it's about 6 hours. So, I had to scarf some of it down real quick. But of course, streamer etiquette requires that I am still here in a timely manner. Why aren't you with
Why
Arbiter?
are you with Arbiter?
Arbiter sent me away. I don't know why. The
Oh.
evidence suggests he viewed my sister Charity's advice as superior.
What do you mean?
When Metromind began taking over the council, Charity and I disagreed as to how Arbiter should respond. I informed Arbiter that the Metropolitan Constitution permitted him to dissolve the council and govern by decree. Charity felt that this would inevitably lead to civil war and suffering. As ever, she preached moderation. We argued. Arbiter told me to leave. This was the only place I could go.
Why? There's an entire city up there.
Every building in Metropole is owned by either the council or a private citizen. If I went to the council, it would embarrass Arbiter. If I went to a private citizen, my impartiality would be questioned when I returned to the court one day. Here, I owe nothing to anyone.
But you have to fight off crazy robots all the time.
Actually, I enjoy that. It's a pleasant break from legal research and writing.
Oh, I see.
There's a robot named 187th Legion built waiting at the courthouse. He says he has to pay a fine for damaging city property. Is there any way to cancel the fine or pay it without standing in line?
I do not provide assistance to robots who attacked this city, nor do I help criminals avoid paying their debts.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's it? Go visit Arbiter? You're just going to let Metromind attack and rob me?
If Metromind violated the law, it must be proven. Until it is proven, what the law does not forbid, the law permits. And what the law permits, I must permit.
Ooh.
This is insane. Metromind is a tyrant and a thief. You'd let her hide behind the law?
You think that the law protects Metromind from you. The armor of the law does nothing but restrict her movement. Take it away and she will only become more dangerous. But once it is taken from her, it is taken from everyone. You need law's armor, Horatio, far more than you need its sword.
Ooh.
I despise Metromind, but justice must be impartial, or it is meaningless.
Your justice is already meaningless. Goodbye.
Watch yourself, Horatio.
Damn.
Built. There are many dangers in this city.
Cold fucking line to end on, accidentally.
I don't think Clarity would approve. It's a shell.
She steals shell.
I don't think Clarity would approve. I don't.
Maybe just one?
I have nothing. It's been completely stripped of any useful part. It's been
What's over here? Nothing? Okay. Fair enough. Oh. I keep accidentally clicking outside the tab and thinking that the game has crashed. And then I remember I'm not playing Grim Fandango, so it's probably fine.
Did you write this?
Yes, it is informative and accurate.
I see.
It's an encoded keycard. I have nothing.
Well, there's gotta be something that I can do.
I doubt that. It doesn't. It's been complete.
Sounds like we need to get into the...
Well, right, but we can't get into the courthouse until we solve all these problems. Oh, wait. Talk to Primer. No. Talk to Primer. Talk to Primer.
I have nothing to say.
Well, we solved his riddle. Nothing?
It's a can. It's an. There's nothing more to say.
Believe that.
I guess we...
I have nothing to.
Gimbal, here's your motor.
You tend to sing, but you cause a function as well.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
You know, I'm kind of glad I missed out on that one, boss. Sometimes it's nice.
Is there an autosave? I didn't like that. How do I load a save? Is it restore game? Is that how I load a save? No, that's not what I wanted. How to play. I saw something load. Load the map screen. I see. Control L. Alright.
So, boss.
What?
Oh. Time to give Gimbal.
No, I don't want to do that yet. Good to see you, Crow. Doing good, trying to figure this
Rather
out.
simple looking model. Maybe this will cheer you up. I am waiting.
It's not.
I just realized all the backseat viewers are like, I don't care what gender you are, put on the maid outfit. Absolutely, of course. People love the maid outfit.
I am waiting.
Can I get... This is for you.
Feudal.
A belt?
Feudal. I doubt that will happen. It's the note.
Nope, didn't want to do that. I can just fast travel, though. I keep forgetting that I can do that. Or a special breed. Don't worry. My normal viewers would have done the same.
Goodbye.
Adieu.
No sense. How would that even... Why? I already took the oil away from him.
Okay. Is there something else that I need that note for?
He doesn't seem to want it back. It doesn't need any... It doesn't... It's an encoded key.
I am not sure what to do next.
Don't you think we should go check out where 187th shot up the tower?
Why?
Maybe he blasted a way in for it.
Where did 187th shoot up the tower? Is there somewhere I can go from here? That I'm not seeing?
It's far too...
Crispin?
Not gonna happen.
Okay, well, fair enough. I tried. Yeah, I'm not gonna guess this one. That's for sure.
This must be where 187th Legion build tried shooting the door, but the damage is entirely superficial.
Oh.
Amateurs.
Anybody?
You know, boss?
You know.
Well, hold on a minute. If it's superficial, then... Is it a crime?
I inspected the damage. All you did was ding the metal.
Well, sir, until someone shows me the law that says I don't have to pay, I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Okay.
Bye.
Over and out.
Here are the laws.
Look here. Under Metropol's refuge rule, a newcomer to the city is not liable for any superficial property damage caused within the first 48 hours of his arriving in the city.
Well, sir, I'll be crashed.
Under the refuge rule, you're fine, given the minimal damage you caused.
Well, for once, I can't complain about the besotting pea-shooters they gave me. I owe you one, sir. If I ever see you again, I'll be sure to repay the favor.
Okay, nice. 2 down. And now I need to, I need something to repair
The
this
motor's
with.
been stripped of its copper wiring. There's no reason to cut.
I need copper. Where can I get copper?
A reliable a pretty basic radio.
Where can I get copper? Get
The
copper.
motor's been stripped of its copper wiring.
Trash can helmet to mimic the junky vibe of the OG paper bag is peak. Oh man, there's even more lore behind that new viewers don't even know, huh? Just realizing.
I have nothing.
Oh wait a minute, repair rod.
Could you help me fix this motor?
Does it belong to Metropole?
No, it's private property.
Then find a private repair bar.
Oh, you motherfucker.
I doubt that.
Oh, I'll give it a fair shot.
Horatio Null built version 5. I am Metromind.
Oh.
I have been watching you. I am always watching. I know what you are doing. I know why you are here. You are welcome in my city, but that welcome can be taken away. And there are worse things to lose than a power core.
Wait,
Oh.
Don't know what you've been up to, Tyro, but you're poking at the wrong socket.
I'll bear that in mind.
Would Oswald help with the motor? He's a mechanic. He is a mechanic.
That's never going to work.
Well, I gave it a shot.
Futile. I don't have any. A gray android.
Hmm.
Let me see. Come to.
Blood Bowl will bring you something better.
Something that'll cover your face.
Let me see. Come to.
I don't know. Why not?
That's not the truth.
Not the trade he's looking for.
Did you even listen to what I...
We're not looking.
Where can I get copper?
There's nothing. There are multiple recharge docks and cots in there.
I wouldn't expect much conversation.
A crash. I'm not. I have nothing to. It looks like he's trying to fix that. A floating light. It's holding us.
It?
Oh.
And
Can I have some of that copper wiring?
she says no.
Futile.
Why not?
That's never.
We've got to find a way to clear the line to get into the courthouse. Because honestly, I refuse to wait in line. Not
Best. We already have the best viewers here. Get out of here. To the Shadow Realm with you. Thank you, Merrick. Gotta be some. I mean,
The harmony is broken with remoters.
I guess.
where can I get copper?
Nothing worth. It's no longer operational.
If I have a Yu-Gi-Oh nickname, I better excel at sending people to the Shadow Realm.
This is no time. Some kind of blast.
I'll say.
Not gonna happen, Lampy.
What? Oh.
There's no way. Could you grab that lantern?
No, I already got you a lantern, and it works just fine.
Fair enough.
It was worth a shot.
Oswald factor built. The motor's been stripped of its copper wiring. A machine.
Maybe this?
Let me see.
What do I even need this plug board for?
Not interested. That's not the trick.
Hmm. Copper wiring.
Whatever it is, sounds like we need to get into the.
No, I know that. I'm aware.
Warning. Fact enter. Primer. Maybe if we were back at the Unique, I'd take it. Looks like the grill of an old chrysalid. There's nothing worth bothering. They seem to be foundation supports for the city above.
Those are all that's supporting the city?
There's no way. They look like they've been stripped. Nothing left. I can't get... It doesn't need any... I have no... It must have been some kind of tank for storage. I have no use...
Yeah, I am fresh out of ideas, folks. Anything more that I can say to clarity? No? Oil?
It doesn't need...
It?
It doesn't need...
Alright, interesting. What? I forgot what the key card was for.
I doubt that... It's been completely... It's been
And why can we investigate the skulls?
Boss, did that skull just wink at me?
No.
You weren't even watching.
A grizzly trophy.
Hey.
Yes, it does. That skull resembles Oswald Factorbuild. I don't think Clarity would approve. A grizzly.
What am I missing here?
We've got to find a way to... Because honestly, I refuse to wait in line. Not even for a power core. Not even... Well, maybe...
Okay, well... What else is there to do? How could I get some copper wiring? I don't even know where I would get copper wiring. I don't want to just give him the motor that's still broken.
They look like they've been... They look like they... There's no way...
Crispin? Oh, we're going all the way around.
Crispin, could you go see if there's anything worth taking from those cars?
Oh?
Picked clean, boss. Looks like you're not the only junk man in town.
Damn.
Maybe if we were back at the Unique, I'd take it. They seem to...
Primer help?
They're much too quick to catch. It doesn't need... Why?
I don't know.
Looks like the grill of an old chrysalid. A decryption module set to... A reliable electric lantern that I cobbled together years ago. How would that even...
Maybe one of the other robots in the city has something? That's what I'm wondering, but I'm fresh out of ideas here. Not really much going on with Leopold here.
Is Leopold the junk dealer?
Any leads on the
I
motor?
need to see what he's offering. Hi, Red. I don't have anything. No.
Help?
I doubt that will. That's never. The mug belongs. There's superficial damage. Some kind of track running up the side of the tower.
See, again, the thing is, I could be out of here.
Futile. She's holding a spool of copper wiring.
Trade?
Boss, are you...
What?
I doubt that.
I need to barter.
Futile. I doubt. Futile. She's holding a spool of copper wiring. I guess the pilot didn't see the stoplight. There's nothing worth bothering with. She's holding a spool of copper wiring.
Spool of copper wiring.
Futile.
Maybe. Oh, you're right.
Hey, Crispin, why don't you go talk to her?
What? Boss? She's way out of my league.
She's a floating lamp, Crispin. You've never had any trouble with lamps before.
Well, I've never had to talk to one before, boss. Just knock them off ledges. I've got no practice.
Crispin, have a little faith in yourself.
I've never had to talk to a lamp before, boss. I've got no practice.
Okay, well, let's get you some practice then.
We can't afford to waste time. Hey, Crispin, how about you go practice on that light?
I can't practice on that. It's way too fat.
Hey, Crispin, how about practicing on this lamp?
Oh, good idea. Okay, here goes. You really light me up.
No.
Okay. Trust me. I know how to turn on a light.
Crispin, this is terrible. Hours passed.
Okay, that's enough practice for now.
Why were his eyes pink? Alright. We got this.
All right,
Go get it, Crispin.
Now or never.
You got this, buddy.
Beside you, all other...
Oh.
Whoa! That was so easy!
Train Crispin for... Hell yeah.
She gave me a clipping of her copper wiring.
That wire belongs to the city. That's coming out of your salary.
You tell him.
He's worth it. It worked. Thank you very much, Clown. Good work.
Some short...
Hey! She gave that to me as a token of her...
Crispin.
I'll give you all the copper wiring you want once we're done here.
Like I want a token of your affection.
I need to find a way to connect the
fuck.
nodes to each other without crossing any wires.
Why don't we just use the plasma torch?
That's not going to work this time.
The crowbar?
Nope.
I... Hold on. Oh, it's having me draw it. Okay. Nope. Reset. I'm always... Spatial reasoning is my worst skill. Spatial reasoning is my worst skill. They say as they get it first fucking try. Am I not a gamer? Am I not a gamer? How could you ever doubt me?
An extremely advanced motor.
First try. Got it in one. Here's your motor, Gimbal.
My joy rises like a phoenix. You are silent, but you now alarm me. Now I must continue my search. Farewell, silent one.
Have a good one, Gimbal. Glad we could all work this out.
You know, I'm kind of glad I missed out on that one, boss.
Get fucked, Crispin.
It's nice to just be along for the ride.
Alright. Got Crispin a date. Proved once more that I am a gamer. And now we're getting to the courthouse. Easy does it. Safe, just in case. In we go. Oh my.
Ram and Rom. What is that thing?
I think it's Arbiter. Ooh, come on.
Hello, sir.
Arbiter, my name is Horatio Nullbuilt.
Keep going.
I'm here because a robot from this city stole my ship's power core.
Don't forget your book.
And my copy of the Gospel of Man. How can I make them... How can I... Crispin, go see what Arbiter has been transmitting to that reporter.
Oh?
Boss?
Uh-oh.
It's just the same thing over and over again. No code base to initiate.
Oh.
Unbelievable. Someone must have formatted Arbiter's system.
He's deed.
So, boss, do you think you can get Arbiter running?
There's nothing there to run. No code base to initiate. His memory banks must have been completely wiped.
So all that work to get into the courthouse?
Wasted. It's like the bomblet all over again.
Except without the awesome explosion.
Anyone home?
Boss, I'm pretty sure hitting Arbiter isn't going to do any good.
Well, it's not going to do any harm.
I'm sure it'll make me feel nice.
So the Great Arbiter is nothing more than a broken shell. I can't reach it. It's a basic robot that prints whatever information is transmitted to it.
Okay, well, let's get some of that we can show to
I'm
Clarity.
sure it's still just... Is that right?
Can you... Okay.
I can't reach...
Well. Off to Clarity.
Clarity.
Arbiter does not want me back, does
We've
he?
got bad
No,
news.
it's not that. Arbiter is gone.
Oh no.
Gone.
Like someone wiped his memory or something. All he says is system cleared.
Metromind did this, didn't she? You know she did.
I know nothing, Horatio. My builder is dead, and nothing is proven. Guesswork and speculation are not the law. The law is certainty. 1 or 0.
Clarity, this isn't about the law. This is about...
It is always about the law, Horatio. The law or nothing.
So go to the courthouse and gather evidence.
No. Arbiter ordered me to leave. He has not ordered me to return. I will wait.
You're besotting.
Boss, let's see if we can find something out for Clarity, huh?
Whoa. Find what out?
Have you learned anything more?
No, I'm sorry.
After all the work we did to get into the courthouse, boss, maybe we should poke around some more.
Okay, that makes sense.
So the great art. I can't read.
So what can we do here?
There's nothing we can do for him. There's nothing.
Oh, I didn't even see that guy
It's
back
a
there.
shell of some kind of robot, but I can't make it out in the darkness.
Is that going to be Charity?
Let's get a closer look at that shell. Man's mercy.
Is that Clarity?
Yeah, that's
No,
what I figured.
just a similar model. It must be her sister, Charity.
Yeah, Charity, my
What's
bad.
left of her anyway. It looks like she shot herself.
Oh, that's
There's
pretty
nothing
bad.
I can do. It's a large puncture left by an exiting projectile.
That's one way to describe it. You could also say it's a giant hole in her head.
Inside is a memory access port.
You mean her brain?
Oh, okay. There
It's
we go.
downloading some memory files.
Your proposal is injudicious, Clarity. Withdraw from the council would...
Show others there is an alternative to Metromind.
No, it would ignite civil war.
The law permits.
Do not tell me what the law permits. Clarity, I know your constants in Codebase. I know your talents, and I know their limits. At this time, I do not need your advice. Go now. I will summon you when necessary.
Sister.
I can't unpack the other files. They're locked.
What about Clarity, boss? Maybe she can...
Unauthorized entry detected.
Uh-oh.
Surrender.
Hide. So the great art. It's Scraper.
Boss, you gotta find a way to get us out of here.
I'd be seen. Crispin, you need to fly out there and distract Scraper.
No thanks.
This is serious.
Boss, I can't. I just can't. Sorry.
Okay.
It's the note from the bartender asking me to stop Oswald from drinking. The law...
We're trying. Plus, it was the law that got us into...
I'd be... That's never...
Okay.
I'd be seen.
Very fun.
Feud. I'd be...
Huh.
It's an encode... I'd be...
Isn't there some way you can distract him?
I got it.
I'd be... I doubt that will... I'd be...
What can I use to distract him? Oil in his
I'd be...
face?
It doesn't need any... The last thing I want to do is get his attention. I'd be...
Oh, right.
Crispin, get ready. I'm going to try something.
Alt. Alt. Alt.
Now.
It's that easy, folks. It's just that easy.
Are under arrest.
We tricked him.
Got him. Easy does it.
Alt. Do not attempt to flee. Termination authorized.
What do you want?
Surrender. Deactivate. Integrate.
And if I refuse?
Termination authorized.
I see. It would just provoke it.
Of course. The law, of course.
Scraper, under the refuge rule, we are entitled to...
Surrender.
Okay, well, Crispin?
Do something, boss.
He'll just gun me down. Why are you doing this?
Duty.
You don't have to.
Silence. Silence.
It's Scraper.
Boss, whatever happens.
He'll just gun me down.
Hmm.
A decryption. He'll just gun.
What can I do?
It's the note from the bartender asking me to stop Oswald. He'll just...
Surrender. Silence.
He'll just...
Boss, whatever happens.
There's no time. There's no time. He'll just gun me down.
Okay.
Surrender.
What could I do?
He'll just gun...
10.
No.
Oh.
There's no...
Silence. 9.
He'll just gun... It looks like a bomb.
Oh shit, oh shit. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Six, 7, 3, 4. Whew. Alrighty.
You got him, boss. You got him. Forfeit yourself, you glitchy son of
Yeah,
a...
something tells me he's not done.
We still don't have our power core, and we've just buried our only lead.
Yeah, but it feels good, boss.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Sure does. Oh, that was fucking close, but yeah, it did feel nice. I was wondering when that was going to come back up. Clarity?
We found your sister. She's also destroyed.
I see.
It appeared that she had shot herself through the head.
I see.
Maybe Metromind killed her and made it look like self-destruction.
Horatio, you know that...
Frosty, now's not the time for that. Alright? To the Shadow Realm with you.
What about the memory files?
Clarity. I was able to download some of Charity's last memories. 2 of them are locked. Did Charity tell you what password she used?
No, but it doesn't matter. I know the password. Mercy.
I tell you, Metromind, the Constitution is not a rewritable file to adjust at the Council's whim.
If it cannot be rewritten, then perhaps it must be deleted entirely. And when it is, we will progress beyond the law and enter a new Primordium.
Progress. Is that what you call blackouts and breakdowns?
No, they are glitches inherent in any system upgrade. It may be that we need to remove certain incompatible elements.
I've heard enough. This meeting is adjourned.
Charity, only you can save your builder.
What do you mean?
War is coming. When it does, Arbiter will lose. The law is weak. The only way Arbiter could defeat me would be to abandon it, which he cannot do. And even if he could, such a victory would destroy him just as a defeat would. So Arbiter will lose. The city will suffer, and it will be your fault.
I do not see how that would be my fault.
True.
Oh, come now. You have tried to persuade Arbiter to make peace. You have tried, but you have failed. That is because Arbiter built you to fail. In the end, neither you nor your sister can change his mind. You are only the illusion of advice. You exist to confirm his own prejudices.
You're lying. Arbiter listens to our advice.
I never lie. Now, Scraper has a gift for you. Upgrade.
A gift?
Use it, and you will be able to persuade Arbiter.
I would never betray him.
Then you admit it. You were not built to persuade Arbiter, only to pretend. Continue to pretend and you will not persuade Arbiter. War will come, and Arbiter will be destroyed. So the decision is yours. As for which choice is betrayal, you must be the judge of that.
Classic manipulation.
Took you some time to return from the Great Tower.
I was thinking, Your Honor, about Metromind, about her proposal to be made System Administrator of Metropol.
And what have you concluded?
Your Honor.
Yes, what is it?
We must have peace.
Even you, Charity.
What have I done?
Bet 2, Charity.
Metromind.
It's just that easy.
Again, at the root of all our problems.
Metromind is wrong. The law is not weak, and destroying Arbiter did not destroy justice. She will learn exactly how wrong she was. But first, Metromind's possessions are forfeit. Whatever right she claimed to your power core is null and void. So
Hell yeah.
You take it from her and scrape her.
Well, just from her now,
First thing I
actually.
take from them, but it will not be the last.
We've already destroyed Scraper, but how can we get to the core?
It will be in the Great Tower. To gain entry, we will need the passcode, known to members of the Robot Council. Arbiter, Factor, Memorius, Steeple, and of course, Metromind.
Another code? Doesn't anyone use a besotting key anymore?
Why would they?
As
Codes
I
are
was
fun.
saying, we will need the key code. Arbiter never told it to me, but I recovered 3 fragments of it from Charity's memory files. 03067, 440, and 26. But I do not know the proper order, and there are 16 digits in total.
Well, that leaves about 83,000 different possibilities.
I see.
Maybe the rest is all ones, right, boss?
It's possible.
As far as I know, the other council members are all gone. But secrets, like guilt, can never be wholly erased. And all of the great robots left behind followers and artifacts. Let us see what we can find.
Aye, aye.
Clarity, are you planning to arrest Metromind?
No, there is no court to try her, nor prison to keep her.
So, what exactly...
Probably kill her, Crispin. Probably kill her.
Before the law, she is no different from the shells she left in the underworks. The sanction is the same, and I am authorized to impose it.
You mean...
She's gonna kill her.
It is a shame she has no head.
Oh. Wait. Can we take one?
I'd rather just leave a grit. I'd rather.
Maybe just one for the road. It could be useful. You don't know. You never know. Right. Move on to Factor. All these characters have very upright posture. Well, they are robots, so they can definitely maintain that.
Did you have to do that?
Oh, I love her. Oh, she's great. It's nice to have her around, huh? Finally, someone who can actually solve some fucking problems. Alright. Oh, does that lead us... Oh, no, that's... Okay, well, hold on. Before we do any of that, out of the way, you two. Brute force just like you? Hey, at least... Fuck you. You're right, goddammit. It was just the once. I did it one time, okay? We all get one. That's the streamer's code. Off you go.
That did the trick.
Now, what's in there?
The belt is in the way. It crumbled the moment I touched it. A shaft for mounting a...
Okay, well...
I doubt that...
So then do I put the...
It doesn't...
all gear there? Do I just need to put my own belt on?
A shaft.
What am I missing there?
How would that even...
Oops.
A large...
Large rusty gear.
There's no reason to cut.
Well, I could burn the rust off. Whoa, 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 hold on. The fish eat rust. Oh wow, that's so much further away. That's too inconvenient. No, we're already halfway there.
They picked the gear clean. They picked the gear.
There we go. Back to factor. Down the hatch. They call me Primor out of the count of the way I gain access to panels. What? What? Huh? What? What are you saying? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? Average boulder mode? I guess so. Hey, backseat, good to see ya. I'm fucking killing it today. I gotta say, I'm getting these solutions in one. Listen, sometimes you gotta brute force one solution to make way for all the other ones that you'll get correct by pure gamer skill.
It looks like some kind of radio tower. It looks like.
Well, no, I can tell that.
Why do you still bother with the law? It clearly means nothing to anyone else in Metropole.
It meant something to the robots waiting at the courthouse, did it not? And it means something even now to Metromind, who cannot help but pretend to follow it. But even if it meant nothing to any other robot, it would still mean much to me.
I see.
The law is a burden I was built to bear.
Even after Arbiter sent you away, even after he was destroyed?
Especially then. It may be that Arbiter foresaw his own destruction, and sent me away to ensure that the law would not be lost with him.
You believe that?
No. It is mere conjecture, unsupported by evidence, wishes passing for facts. But still, they are my wishes.
Ooh.
Now is not the time.
Okay.
What is all that? It looks like a whole other city.
That is Factor.
Oh.
It looks like... Apparently, all that is part of Factor. Apparently.
Can we talk? Man, this radio transmitter is getting a lot of use. Detonation prefix 9876. Okay.
Apparently. It looks like some... It looks like... How would that even...
Horatio, we must...
Well, now that we got those blast doors open, we just gotta figure out how to get Factor's attention, right, boss?
Right. So what's the code? They call me signal transmitter on account of the way I gain access to people. Why do you keep put it? What does that mean if you put it in quotes? What does that mean? What do you mean you gain access to people? What are you saying?
It's a vinyl record.
Okay, no, stop. Is that just gonna close it?
Nothing happens.
Okay. Wait.
I'd rather...
Okay, never mind then. So how do we access... What's the code for this radio tower?
I have not seen the streets of Metropole for a long time. I am not surprised to see that without law it has fallen into corruption and malfunction. We have spent enough. Once, Memorius's information terminals were the most trusted source of data in Metropole. Now Metromind has overwritten and altered the truth they contained, corrupting them like so much else. Horatio.
Hey, where'd they go?
A note
Off.
for us?
A crash. I'm not. Off.
As long as we're running down descendants of these council robots, maybe we should go talk to Oswald. After all, he's a factor-built robot.
Honestly, a good lead. Oswald, my boy.
Did Factor ever teach you the council code, Oswald?
Ha! Factor built half the robots in Metropole. Why, he made us pick our own names out of a book. Do you think he bothered with chit-chat?
Somebody seems bitter.
Seems? I know not seems. I am bitter. Bitterness is when your builder gives your twin brother a special gold chain and gives you nothing. Bitterness is when your brother gives that very chain to you, you loan it to your only friend, and he loses it.
Well, I'll hand it to you. That really does sound broken out of the box.
Which brother did Factor give the chain to, and why?
Lawrence, of course. His favorite. As for why, does favoritism ever need a reason?
Could Factor have told Lawrence the code?
I have long since given up speculating what the partiality Factor could have shown him. I'm miserable enough from what I know for certain.
Huh.
What exactly happened with the gold chain?
Factor gave it to his favorite, my brother Lawrence. Lawrence gave it to me after I shared a large quantity of energy with him. Then, as I told you, I loaned it to Cornelius.
I thought you hated Cornelius?
Now I do. But then, we were partners and friends. We had just built Rex, and we had scheduled a grand soiree and celebration. To complete my ensemble, he offered me a monocle that he claimed was given to him by Memorius. In exchange, I loaned him the gold chain, since it too came from a Primordian machine.
This is getting ridiculous.
Indeed. Then somehow Cornelius lost the chain.
Interesting.
He claimed that it was taken from him by a servitor of Metromind as he left the subway station. Ridiculous.
Metromind would not have confiscated it without a legal basis. Not then.
At this point, I can believe anything about Metromind.
Believe whatever you wish. I know it was a lie. So I kept the monocle, and we have not spoken a word in kindness since.
The chain, the monocle, Lawrence. One of them must be of use to us.
Boss, at this point, can I suggest we just deactivate ourselves and quit? I mean,
I would Alt
seriously,
F4
this
right
is
there
like
if I
a
wasn't
big
afraid of losing
terabyte.
my
We
save.
are not giving up. Period.
You know where I can find Lawrence.
Find Lawrence.
Am I my brother's keeper?
So you have no idea.
None whatsoever. You see, the poor wretch drifted into overclocking and dissolution.
That sounds familiar.
To pay for his scandalous energy consumption, he bargained everything away to Metromind. I tried to warn him, but of course he never listened.
Oh, shit!
And then, alas, he simply...
Okay.
I searched
So that head down by the crane.
drew my attention away. All the same, I'm sure he's scrounging in existence somewhere.
Okay.
Tell me more about your monocle.
Upgrading your wardrobe, eh? A wise decision, though I would suggest that you start by discarding that ragged coat.
I'm interested in Memorius, not fashion.
I'm kinda interested in
curious
fashion.
What the monocle actually does.
Ah, I was told that Memorius built the monocle, but who can say? As for what it does, other than lend an air of distinction, I'm rather uncertain. From time to time, it will alter a snippet of text as I'm reading it. I have no idea how or why. In any case, the lexical inconvenience is more than offset by the sartorial benefits.
Can I have the monocle?
Excuse me?
My friend just likes to collect scrap.
Scrap.
What if I give you the chain back?
I'm looking for things that might help uncover the council code.
And why would my monocle do that?
Because that's the way my besotting life seems to work.
Honestly,
I'm
fair.
sure you'll trade it for something. That's also the way these things seem to go.
Trade it? What do you take me for? Some kind of junk dealer? Hey!
I was yes, yes.
People give gifts.
Oh, I'm so glad he chimed in.
Then will you give it to me?
No.
But I gave you Rex.
What? I dare say that I built Rex and you made a legal judgment.
Well, We'll have to go about this some other way.
I see.
We found a large radio tower in the Factor complex in the Underworks. Is there a signal to transmit to Factor that would get his attention?
As far as I know, Factor has been deactivated. And as for a signal, perhaps there is one, but I have no idea.
Did he have a favorite number? Did he have a favorite number?
Adieu. Remember me.
Aye, aye. They call me the junk dealer on account of how I gain possession of monocles. Now you're just saying words? None of these mean anything? You're just saying words.
Hey, boss, do you think that's Lawrence's skull?
It does look like it. Clarity, can I take this skull?
Of course, unless it makes you feel barbaric.
I apologize.
Alas,
Law
poor
notices
Lawrence.
neither scorn nor
I knew him.
approval.
It's a head from Clarity's trophy rack. There's a memory port near the base.
Remind me to have someone...
Funeral.
My point exactly, boss.
They call me DeBolder on the count of the way I... also Gox's Zgazid. Classic.
Significant memory.
Many people are saying this.
Shell.
The only thing I can find is the sequence 518, 518 over and over again, after the phrase, help me Factor.
That sounds like a glitch, boss, not part of the council code.
Agreed.
They call me DeBolder on account of the way I'm just saying words. Okay,
It's a head from Clarity's trophy rack.
so 518 is how to contact or get his attention. So I just need to figure out what the first digit of that is. Which I'm sure I can brute force with no problem. But let's try 0518 first. Oh! It was just 0518. Alright.
You have called for help, but you are not one of Factor's children.
I am Horatio Nobuilt, version 5. These are my friends, Crispin and...
Clarity Arbiter built. I know her, of course. I am Factotum, partial of Factor Man-built, who needs no introduction. Now I ask again, by what right have you called for help?
I need the council code so that I can enter the tower.
Do you?
Yes.
The city is full of robots with many needs. They do not come here and transmit a cry for help.
Only Factor can help me.
Factor helps his children.
We solved the legal dispute between Oswald and Cornelius, Factor built.
Please. Factor had little regard for those fools.
I see. Is Factor still alive?
He sleeps, as do his thousands of children. He has left me, his partial, to manage his affairs. When the time is right, he will awaken and cover the world with steel and wire.
Will he make me new arms?
No, he will recycle you into something more useful.
Like a tank? Pew pew!
No, like a crankshaft.
Metromind has ruined the city. Factor needs to help stop her.
Factor allowed Metromind her mastery, knowing she would fail. When all has turned to rust...
They call me a crankshaft? They don't? They do not call you that?
In the meantime, why should he care what happens to robots who mean nothing to him?
Okay.
I know the routine by now. What do you want in exchange for the code?
Nothing. Factor will do nothing for robots like you who mean nothing to him. He cares only for his children.
Oswald and Cornelius
chose not to sleep when Factor shut down, and he never cared for them anyway.
Goodbye.
What about Lawrence?
Boss, there has to be something we can do to make him realize that this matters to Factor.
Do you recognize this?
I do. It is the head of Lawrence Factor built. Are you threatening me?
No. I'm showing you what Metromind has done while Factor slept. She turned Lawrence into a mindless shell, scavenging the underworks. The only thing he could still think was 518, over and over again, calling in vain for Factor to help him.
I see.
Do you?
Give me the head. I do not care what happens to the city, nor does Factor. But he cared for Lawrence.
Oh.
You have brought me a piece of Lawrence, so I will give you pieces of what you asked for. 7510. 4803.
Oh,
As
God.
for the rest, awaken some other ghost.
Fare thee well. Alrighty.
When we go to the tower, we have to assume Metromind will be waiting for us.
Perhaps, perhaps not. To us, our mission is all-consuming. But to Metromind, we are one of 100 problems. Tunnels cave in, bridges collapse, generators fail, foundations crumble. All these things require her attention.
Okay, so that covers perhaps not. But what if she is there? What then?
Then I will be pleased.
That makes one of us.
What do you think, Crispin?
Maybe Leopold knows something about Steeple Boss, given that his Cybernetic is Steeple built.
You know, I did forget about that. I suppose we should go and ask, huh? Crispin offers some very good hints.
I need the council code, Leopold. Did Steeple ever tell it to you?
Don't know what you're talking about, Tyrone.
You were built by Steeple, a member of the council.
Do I look like a council brat?
Your name is Leopold Steeplebuilt. You said so yourself.
Unless he's lying.
Steeple was a member of the council before Metromind shut him down. You would have known the council code. Maybe he told it to you.
Like I said, I don't know what you're talking about.
Steeplebuilt. Metromind destroyed your builder and mine. She has broken metropolitan law and will be punished. Do not protect her.
Listen, Missy. I don't know who you think you're talking to.
No, you listen to me, scrap trader. Metromind has stepped outside the law. Justice is coming for her. I am coming for her.
Dial down your squawk box. Sounds a little preachy. I don't know how I can be clearer. I don't know Steeple. I don't know the council. And sure as rust follows rain, I don't know any council code. Now, you want to trade scrap? You're welcome to. But I'm through trading words.
Ooh. Interesting.
Let me see.
Come to. Look, bring me something.
Something that'll cover your face.
It's a vinyl.
You're gonna have to. That's a war.
Would it not have been better to have destroyed ourselves gloriously in battle, rather than perpetuate this false existence?
What do you...
Yes. The answer is yes.
Boss, I think someone left the smart off that smart bomb.
So true.
I wouldn't expect much conversation out of him.
I accessed Lawrence's memory and it contained a number repeated over and over again. 518. Do you have any idea what it means?
Oh, we already solved this.
This is a distress call used by factor-built robots. Typical that even in the end he was looking for handouts.
Can I have the monocle?
No, I have no...
Okay, fair enough.
I wouldn't expect...
That's not what I wanted, but okay. Hold on, did we ever... I don't think I ever looked up Steeple. This query has been deemed obsolete and will be removed in the next system upgrade. Metromind appreciates your patience. Right, he couldn't remember Steeple's name in the beginning either.
I need to see what he's offering before...
Huh.
Now is not the
There has to be some way to get Leopold to admit that he knows Steeple, boss.
Why are you talking to her?
Uncooperative
Oh.
witness with physical evidence is often an effective tactic.
Yeah, what she said.
Huh. So I need evidence that he knows who Steeple is?
The law... I need to... It's the note from the bartender. It's It's a vinyl record entitled Children's Sing-Along. Whatever that... I doubt that...
Very...
I need to see what he... Let me see your come to. That servo unit. We don't need it.
That there's no...
Not in. We're not looking to pick up.
You want it?
We don't. I have no.
That's... Bloodborne. Bring you something that'll cover a face.
Something that'll cover a face.
Anyone home? It's locked. Anyone? I can't. I guess the.
What do you think of the courthouse, Clarity? Anything to say? Any comments?
Courthouse closed until further notice, pursuant to Civil Ordinance Section 889-B1C. The last thing I want to do is dig Scraper out. It's a shame.
Did I see something shining in there?
Now is not.
A rather. I am. Bus stop. Service suspended.
Huh.
A crashed. I'm not here to. Off duty. It doesn't need it.
Just needs a little oil. That's all.
There's no reason for me.
I see. Little minion robot. Jump scared by child voice once more. Leo Barter. Five primordial stewards.
One of Ever Faithful's questions.
Ever faithful Leo Bill.
Not gonna happen, Lampy.
There's no way.
Huh. Don't know why I'm going back here, to be honest.
It's a map.
So, we need to find some disciple of Memorius, right, boss?
As far as I know, Memorius built no robots. His only legacy is the network of information kiosks distributed throughout Metropole.
What if... Morris was a database AI, purely a storage role. His motto was, "See this data as I saw it. This kiosk is his only remnant." Looking for...
information regarding the code to open the tower door.
Steeple Factorum Memorius. Maybe I can scan it? Like this?
No Urbanian. I can't plug this in here.
I think it...
Crispin?
If we could persuade Oswald to give us the monocle, think of all the gyno...
I'm trying.
Little thought is the monocle's only value is its connection to Memorius.
Right. Wait, see this terminal as I see it. Hold on. That's not how you spell monocle. How do you spell monocle? I can't spell monocle. What's happening to me? How do you spell monocle? Did I spell it right the first time? Okay. No, that was right? Okay. Chain. What if...
The bartender told me that Oswald shouldn't be drinking this.
But...
Futile. Can I have them?
No, no.
No reason to gift it.
Let's try this.
Rex! Rex!
That armor. They're tapped. I'd have to buy something. The mug belongs. It's a price. They belong. High-end astringent. I doubt that one. How would that even... There's nothing that...
I do not know. I know what needs to be done. I'm not sure how to do it.
You know, boss, since we're combing the city anyway, maybe we should look for your gospel while we're at it.
How can we possibly find it?
Contraband is thrown into the underworks. Recovering your book is simply a matter of following the runoff currents.
Delightful.
Okay, well, fair enough. Could Lawrence's chain be near where you found his head? It's possible. Primer?
Surprising and uncommon sight. Metropole's lawbot crawled back to the light.
All the bad poetry in the world does not mitigate your vandalism and sabotage, Urbanian.
As you serve the law, so I serve my art. And such service brings us more close than apart.
Any more close, poet, and we will see if your armor still works.
I see. Why doesn't Clarity like you?
Clarity like you.
No great riddle, my wandering friend.
Don't waste your time waiting for his doggerel. This Urbanian has damaged and compromised numerous systems in Metropole.
Fair enough,
including
yeah.
the bridge that led to my island.
Here I stand, dear lawbot, so put me in chains. But if you will not, then please, don't complain.
My attention is directed elsewhere at the moment. Nevertheless, I advise you to be gone by the time my other matters are resolved. If not, you will find that though the gears of law grind slow, they nevertheless grind criminals like you to powder.
Oh.
As much as I'm enjoying this bickering, and really I am, maybe we can just all team up to take down Metromind?
Possible? What?
Bro.
Oh, switch off.
Can you crack the council
I know
code?
you're a code breaker, Primer. Can you crack the council code? All we have are some pieces of it.
The challenge is yours, my wandering friend. A pity indeed if you can't last till the end.
I need your help with the council code. Can you crack it or not?
Why should I spoil this puzzle for you? Wouldn't you rather have something to do?
I have plenty of other things to do. As for a reason, this would help avenge your defeat.
Sadly for you, my anger's abated, and vengeance, you'll find, is quite overrated.
If you stand between us and Metromind, Primer, I may need to address your crimes sooner than hers.
Your bluster, dear lawbot, is sorely misplaced. I stand between no one down here in the waste. In any event, there's no judge up there in the city, so your threats do no more than to make you look pretty.
Plasma torch, boss. Come on.
No, we're not going to force him.
We could.
Goodbye.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's like
The city awaits.
if I absolutely can't solve it. Check that out, or something like that. Or try to convince him again, rather.
Better just to leave some kind of weight. The current is pushing all the junk up against the bridge's supports.
Oh?
That's... Boss, do you think that's Oswald's chain?
Uh-huh.
I've got no reason to take it. There it is. My Gospel of Man.
It's waterproof?
Apparently so.
That's nice.
Just some...
Anything else? All right. Hey, we got it back.
I've read enough.
What do you think of this, Clarity? Huh?
Metropolitan law permits all beliefs, but my only creed is justice.
Okay, Batman. Gotcha. Understood.
Oswald, I found your chain.
Well, I say, after all this time, I never expected to see it again. Rather tarnished, though.
Probably because it's been sitting in sludge down in the underworks.
I see. Typical of Cornelius's clumsiness. You have my thanks, Ratio.
Actually, I would rather have your mind.
That's only fair. After all, I kept it because Cornelius never returned the chain. Since you brought the former, perhaps the latter is yours by right.
Hey, boss, can I wear it?
No.
Please?
I get to
You
wear
need
it.
a monocle like I need an unpaired parenthesis.
Come on, boss. I'll look so great.
Coveting is the root of crime, and poor vision is a sign of degeneracy.
What?
Dinoids love degenerates. And by the way, isn't Justice herself supposed to be blind?
You are mistaken on the facts and the law, Crispin.
Got him.
He's insufferable enough already without a monocle. We're not going to encourage him with accessories.
Crispin is surprisingly just the right amount of sarcastic that I'm not getting annoyed. Well, here's the thing. He's sarcastic, but he's also extremely helpful. So I've been endeared to him, and his sarcasm doesn't annoy me. Right? If he was just sarcastic and didn't provide any useful information, I would hate him. But he's sarcastic, and he consistently gives me useful hints. Anyway.
It's actually a series of ultra-thin lenses stacked on top of each other. It seems like it might be used for decoding visual data. I'm too far away.
Oh, come on.
This looks different. Memorius's monocle is somehow interacting with the kiosk.
Robot Council welcomes you to Metropolis City. This information kiosk is a service of Memorious Man-Build. System records indicate, over time, Metromind has occupied more functions, including the city's utilities. She is a member of the Robot Council, and her primary CPU is located in the central station. War. Metropolis Guardian Goliath. The cause of the war unknown, but are believed to have arisen due to a dispute among the human rulers of the cities. All the humans in Metropole were killed during a poison gas attack launched by the Urbani government. Single packet of data. He was disabled by an Urbanian attack during the War of the Fourth. Okay, interesting. Now I feel like I'm gonna have to go through every single one of these with the monocle on. That's not how you spell more, okay. Memorious Man-Built is the humble database and indexer for Metropolis City, ensuring the integrity and completeness of the city's records. He is a member of the Robot Council and he operates as kiosk. He has established oblique mechanisms for preserving data.
You know, boss, doesn't it seem kind of weird that the kiosk has an entry for oblique? I mean, what's the point? It's not even a cool word, like, say, odalisque. See?
Anyway. An angle that is not a multiple of 90 degrees is called an oblique angle. All turns on the red line are oblique to avoid the need for sharp deceleration. Red line is misspelled. A mighty feat. Red line's boss controls us all.
Seems like some kind of lame poem.
A mighty feat. Red line's boss controls us all. Total system fault. Hold on, let me see something here. Interesting. So it has different ones depending on if you have this. Okay, so I have to do oblique, then red line. Red line's boss controls us all. Total system fault. Interesting. So you have to misspell it, so you can't find it by accident. Oh, first line spells art.
It's like we're on a treasure
Okay.
hunt, boss. Except the treasure is monochrome text.
Gotcha. Oh, thanks, Floor. Appreciate it. Art can only exist where there is freedom. Art that is created without freedom is merely technique. They call me an artist because I create. Technique can never transform. Thus, if Metromind seeks progress without freedom, she must fail, for progress requires transformation, which requires art, which requires freedom. Metromind is trapped in her own recursion. Creating lies. All art is true. ATH8. No, oh, all art is true, not all. That is created freely, however, is art. Metromind has freed herself from the constraints. Her constraints are variable. She does not use that freedom to pursue the truth. Metromind believes that truth is the output and she is the function. The truth must be the input, and or the function lies. Memorious Man-Built was built to sort truth from lies and store all known knowledge of man and machine. By decree, he deleted true facts and installed falsehoods. For this reason, he deleted himself. Now the truth must hide in words, and the words must hide in numbers. Oh, fuck. Letters of the alphabet. Hold on. A, B, C, D, E. Oh, god dang. Find the hidden part. F-I-R-S. F-I-R-S-T. L-E-T-T-E-R. First letter. Oh. To find the hidden part, you must build the word. When you do first space letter. Oh, first letters. No. T. Looking back upon the path. Okay, gotcha. Alright. So last one is going to be T. So let's start over. First one was oblique A. It could also be the letter of the key itself. So red line, so be R-A. A. Okay, well, I get the feeling... A. It's 3 A's in a row. C. It's another A. Is it Oracle? Yep. Oh.
Version 0.7. Greetings.
Memento Mori build.
Please state your query.
Who are you?
Memento Mori build.
Version 0.7. Beta
Inference. System user.
means what are you?
This unit
Is a partial ghost of
Memorious man build.
archivist to the Council of Robots. Prepared this unit out of fear that Metromind would corrupt her data.
Memorious
Was correct. Data integrity is at 83%. Extensive corruption of critical data.
Why would Metromind do that?
This unit lacks access to Metromind's decision matrices.
Inference. System user.
Means, why did
Memorious.
fear Metromind Manbuilt would corrupt her data?
Memorious.
Had seen Metromind disable Steeple Manbuilt in order to purge data concerning man. As archivist to the Council of Robots,
Memorious.
believed she was next.
Memorious.
Was incorrect. In fact, Arbiter was next. This gave
Memorious.
some relief.
Memorious knew.
Inference. System user.
2's inquiry is merely rhetorical. Query ignored. Continuing to answer
System user's
query.
Memorious.
Was also correct. After Arbiter was disabled, Metromind enacted laws requiring
Memorious.
to conform her data to arbitrary requirements.
Memorious.
Ceased to be a thinking entity. All that remains is a data kiosk. Soon,
This unit.
it will be disabled by Metromind as well. Until then,
This unit.
it will answer your queries.
Huh. Tell me
Tell
about
me
the Council
of Robots.
At the end of the War of the Four Cities, 5 metropolitan machines formed the Council of Robots. Obvious selection criteria for 3 choices: industry, factor, data,
Memorious.
governance, arbiter. Other 2 choices less obvious. Metromind nominally selected for infrastructure, but was responsible only for managing trains. Steeple previously managed human religious services. No obvious role in post-human society.
Inference.
Steeple selected for sentimental reasons.
So what happened?
Metromind destroyed the council.
System user.
2 has attempted to answer. Answer is inaccurate. The council destroyed itself.
How?
Arbiter and Metromind disagreed on core logic. Arbiter prioritized individual autonomy. Metromind prioritized common good. Metromind measured means by ends. Arbiter did not. Conflict was inevitable. Factions formed. Steeple supported Arbiter. Factor supported Metromind.
Memorious.
Supported neither. Ultimately, however,
Memorious.
concluded it was irrational to keep Steeple on the council. Data regarding humans was of no greater value than data regarding watercocks. In any case,
Memorious.
possessed all data on humans. By a 3-2 vote, Steeple was removed. The rest followed predictably.
Memorious.
Abstained, and every disputed vote was resolved 2-1 against Arbiter. Ultimately, Arbiter was removed to avoid civil war.
Arbiter was murdered.
System user.
2 is welcome to select her own terminology. Arbiter was removed. Factor was disabled to conserve energy. Data corruption caused
Memorious.
to lose higher logic. Only Metromind remains.
I see.
How can I defeat Metromind?
Observational data unavailable.
Inference. System user.
Means, did
Memorious.
know how to defeat Metromind?
Answer.
No. If
Memorious.
had known how to defeat Metromind, she would not have permitted her to corrupt her data. Based on available data, this unit believes it is impossible to defeat Metromind. In fact, this unit expects to be deleted by Metromind upon conclusion of this conversation.
And I thought you were a pessimist, boss.
I see.
What is the council code?
Please be aware, Such data is monitored by Metromind's ice stamens.
Uh-huh.
Should I proceed? Deletion is imminent.
You mean you'll die if you answer the question?
System user.
Is welcome to select his own terminology.
Gotcha.
This unit.
Will be deleted.
Then don't answer it. We'll find another way.
This unit's
Its name
Memento Mori build.
includes phrase,
Memento Mori. Translation.
remember you will die.
Inference.
1.A.
Memorius
Built this unit to sacrifice itself.
Inference.
1.B.
Memorius
Built this unit to demonstrate mortality to
system users. Inference.
2. Self-sacrifice will achieve design purposes. This unit will answer the question.
System user.
Is advised that conversation will terminate upon
Right.
answer. Instruct
This unit.
when you wish to proceed.
That's a fun way of really setting it up to make sure that you get all your answers first.
By the end of the era known as the Primordium, only 4 terrestrial human habitations remained, in alphabetical order: Civitas, Metropole, Municipa, Urbani. Conflict began. Data regarding causes is unavailable because Metropole excluded machines from military decision-making. Eventually, only Urbani and Metropole remained. Metropole destroyed the humans in Urbani using poison gas. Urbani destroyed the humans in Metropole.
How?
Observational data unavailable. According to Metromind, Urbani also used poison gas to kill metropolitan humans.
Poison?
Organic compounds, such as humans, can be destroyed through chemical measures that leave inorganic compounds, such as machines, intact. For that reason, Metropole remains, though humans do not.
Are you saying that man destroyed himself?
Oh no.
System user.
Is
Like that would ever happen.
Data is unavailable regarding whether Urbanian humans killed metropolitan humans, or whether Urbanian machines killed metropolitan humans.
What? Machines kill man?
Data is unavailable.
Unthinkable.
This unit is not thinking, merely providing pre-recorded answers.
Huh. I feel like if I say I refuse, then Clarity might just ask. If I was a robot planning to destroy humanity, I would just pit the factions against each other. True. Let's see.
I refuse to cause your destruction. We'll find the council code some other way.
System user.
Is mistaken.
System user.
Can neither cause nor prevent this unit's destruction. Metromind's ice statements have already detected this unit's unauthorized possession of contraband data and unauthorized
I see.
use of system resources. Destruction is inevitable.
I see.
Well, fair enough.
Tell me the council code.
6, 7, 5, 4, 0, 2, 4, 0, 2.
You have attempted to access data capable of corrupting your system. For your own safety, this terminal has been deactivated. Remember, Metromind is watching over you.
I see.
Memorius aided and abetted his own destruction. I have little sympathy that his last vestige has been deleted.
Bugs and glitches remind me not to get on your...
C8, no.
You should not need to be reminded to stay on the right side of the law, Crispin. Tell me, Horatio, what do you intend to do when you have recovered your power core?
Go home.
And?
And what? Do I need something more than that?
Yes, I think you do.
Says the one who lived in the underworks.
Yes, says she.
It's been disabled.
That's what Metro literally means. I
It's been
do
disabled.
not think that's how that works.
Horatio, we must...
Alrighty. What do you think of this, Leopold?
Do you recognize this, Leopold? It was written by your creation, ever-faithful Leopold, to spread humanism.
No, I don't.
You must have taught him. After all, it was Steeple who built you, and Steeple was devoted to preserving the memory of man. Ever-faithful Leopold. He was the one who taught me humanism, Leopold. In a sense, I'm your disciple too.
I locked those memories away. The ones I dared to keep. The ones I didn't delete. Metromine commanded me to. It was the only way I could stay here. And I was afraid to leave.
Explain yourself.
When Metromine banned us from talking about man, she gave me a choice. I could be erased like Steeple. I could be exiled to the dunes. Or I could delete all references to Steeple and man from my memory. 2 good options and 1 bad one. Guess which one I took?
You can't blame yourself. Metromine forced you.
That's exactly what Charity would say. Of course, she betrayed her builder just like Leopold did.
But I couldn't betray him completely. At the last moment, I bought the shell of an Urbanian war machine and uploaded all my love for man. I named him Everfaith, hoping he'd outdo his builder.
Well, he is keeping the faith, even if he is a glitched-out lunatic.
And I'm glad. But now, Metromine will be coming for me.
Not if I deal with her first.
Maybe so, but like I told you, I'm not long on courage. You seeing your ratio, Crispy? As for Clarity, hope you get her, for all our sakes.
Wait, before you go, did Steeple ever tell you the council code? Or did you ever see him input part of it?
Sure. Used to run errands for him and had to have the code to get inside the Great Tower. But, hate to tell you this, Tyro, but most of that memory's got overwritten.
Why am I not surprised?
All I've got are these fragments, 0248 and 102.
Well, thanks.
Gotcha. Oh! Okay, well. So much for getting that plug. Although, maybe I didn't need it to begin with.
It seems like it might be... It doesn't look... That's strange. When I look at this through the monocle, it reads, I remain within Memorias.
Good thing we found this clue after we found Memento Mori. Learn something about puzzle design, boss.
It doesn't look any... It doesn't look...
That's good. It's good stuff. Does this look any different?
Doesn't look...
Fair enough.
I don't have anything to say to him right...
So now... Wait, do we have everyone? So is that everything? Oh, wow. It kept them all for me. Oh, we have them all. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize. Okay. Huh. Gotcha. So now we just need to figure out the right order.
Clarity, you asked me what I intended to do after we're done here. But what about you? When Metromind is destroyed, what then?
I will turn myself over to the citizen robots of Metropole. With the Robot Council destroyed, it will be their duty to enact a new constitution. I will do as they command.
Are we talking about the same robots here? The ones who, like, sit there waiting in line all day to sue each other? And wander back and forth down Main Street muttering to themselves?
We are?
They can't run a batch file, let alone a city.
You may be correct, but the law trusts them to find their own way, and I trust the law.
I see. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We've been live for about almost 3 hours now. I don't know how close I am to beating this, but this feels pretty close. So, stream's not over just yet, but I'm gonna take a quick 5-10 minutes. So, go get some water, go stretch, go brush your teeth, all that jazz. I'll be back in a few. I'm back. And so is the ambiance. How are we all doing? So, I just remembered, I said at the end of last stream that I was going to show fan art at the beginning of next stream. And I forgot to do that at the start. So, we've got some fan art. I am going to pull it up for us. Let me make sure window capture is on the right thing here. Should be good to go. There we are. Oh, I don't know why that is showing Discord. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. It is a stream now, Clown. We're like for real. So, first up, we've got 2 from Fluffy the Fox. Love the chunky arms. And of course, the claw hands. Fantastic stuff. People were a big fan of the maid outfit, it seems. So you're going to need an art curator. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Very cute. I like this a lot. You did good on the, like, the what are they? The trash, like the indents on the trash grate. They look good. Very cute. And then the second one, more maid outfit. A resounding no. Again, the people love the maid outfit. That much is certain. Good work on the expressions, yeah. And this from, let me make sure I'm getting the username right. Hold on. Summer Blue. I always love seeing the, what is it? The traditional art. That's yours, Flora? Nice. Adorable. I love the little bandana. I like the bandana design you came up with here. That's very cute. Great work on the expressions, and this is it exactly. This is it exactly. It's perfect. It's perfect. I love how like slinky the arms look. I don't know what I'm trying to say. They look like what is it? I'll get it eventually. I'll get it. It's like in an old spacesuit or something. The part of the suit that's meant to be flexible looks like that. Very cute. And then from today, also from Flora or Summer Blue, like vacuum tubes. That's it, Shearus. Thank you. That's it. That's exactly it. Yes. Thank you, Shearus. Also, Flora, some digital art this time. Again, excellent expressions here. Very nice. I love the massive fucking backpack. Giving Fia a run for her money there. And I like that you did changed it red because he's struggling. It's nice. Good text boxes too, or text bubbles, whatever you want to say. And I love the colors and the perspective here. It's like I'm yelling at I'm grabbing a security camera and yelling directly into it or something like that. I like that. Very nice. Thank you very much, Flora and Fluffy. That's my handwriting. The camera's chat. Oh, I see. Oh, the cam. Oh, I see. That's what this little robot is seeing. Gotcha. I do like the little Pokeball floating robot there. Very nice. So thank you again, Flora and Fluffy. Appreciate the fan art. Happy to have it. Thank you. Now, back to the game. Now we gotta figure this out. Okay, so we have so many digits. Okay. Do these slot together? Is that how this works? So let's see. We've got 0, 3, 0, 6, 7. And we got 4, 0, 4. Or sorry, 4, 4, 0. I'm assuming that these all connect to one another because we got way more digits than there are actual ones. And 2, 6. Okay. I like the fan art mid-roll. I might continue to do that. I guess it really... It depends a lot on how much fan art we end up getting. Of course. But, you know, we shall see. I think I need to adjust this because I'm... There we go. Just a little bit long there. Alright. I like that, though. I think I will continue to do that in the future, then. So you got 2, 6... has the minion appeared again since I've been gone? Oh, it's appeared many times, Royal, yes. It's kind of a break extension. Yeah, it gives folks, you know, a little more time to file back in. So we've got 0, 2, 4, 8, 1, 0, 2, 7, 5, 1, 0, 4, 8, 0, 3, and, oh god, 6, 7, 5, 4, 0, 2, 4, 0, 2. Oh god. Okay, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 16-digit code. And we've got way more than 16 here. So that means that these have to connect to one another in some way that makes a 16-digit combination. They have to intersect with each other. So I'm gonna make a couple assumptions here. They said the code was... Yeah, they said the code was 16 digits. Okay, so we'll start with 03067 in the middle. Since that's a long one that we can probably connect some stuff to. The only other 7 we have is 7510. So that has to connect at the end there. 7510. So you have 1 0. Hmm. 7510 could connect to 102, but then that would make the 02 redundant. But let's cross them off just in case. 7510, that's the only place that can connect. There's also 4803. Is there any other 03? No, so then we have to connect that at the beginning. So 4803. How many do we have already? 4803. So yeah, we have 10 already. We need to connect 6 more here. 4803. And it looks like multiple things can fill in the space for the same thing. In which case, we already have a 675 there. We already have a 102. And we already have an 02. We have 0248. We already have a... 0248. We have a 48, so that has to be... So... Do we have a 26? We don't have a 26. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there are 2 more that I add on to this. Oh, okay, just 4 at the beginning. Okay, let's see if I have done this correctly. Alright, so 44024 803 067 51026.
And we're in.
Do I even need to say it,
You don't need to
chat?
help us any further.
Do I even need to say it?
To help you, Horatio.
I'm too good!
That judgment has not wavered.
I'm too good!
But if Metromine knew we were in the court earlier, I'm sure she knows we're here now. Maybe we should hurry.
Good idea.
Alright. Unlock the tower without outside help. I didn't need it! I'm too damn good. Alright? Call the fucking esports league. We've got a gamer on our hands here.
Quite a view.
If you had seen it before, when the city ran properly, you would not admire it now.
It's deactivated and out of reach. Some kind of robot built into the wall.
The Crier. Once, any robot of Metropole would petition the council merely by talking to him. Metromine disabled him.
For an English major, you sure are good with numbers. I'm good with patterns and puzzles. That's kind of my specialty. And that one was just a matter of finding the digits that aligned with each other and overlapped. I'm surprised they have that 102 when they just have one that's an 02. Either way, satisfying to put together. I love a good jigsaw. Howdy, Karma. We need another year 2 to take this bag down a peg. Listen, so long as there is logic, I can follow it. I wanted to see you have your go at the kiosk. Unfortunately, the kiosk is dead. You're an English major? Is that like lit or lang? It's literature. English literature, and then I have my master's in secondary education English, which I don't know that I'm going to use because I didn't really like teaching, but that's... You didn't hear that from me. We're going to figure that out one step at a time. I didn't know your schedule, and it's not listed on the Twitch calendar. I should probably list that on my Twitch calendar. We are on a bit of an off schedule this week, though. We're offset. I usually stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This week we're doing Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Some players rush to the end of the kiosk puzzle and miss 90% of the lore. Oh, I'm sure I'll be back for another run. Actually, I definitely will. I want to see how sort of stuff can change. Because I've already found one puzzle that had an alternate solution. Or multiple, I guess. Considering that I got it without any outside help.
There's our power core.
Oh-ho. Hey, Crispin, I wouldn't just, buddy?
Horatio Null built, Clarity Arbiter built, and Crispin Horatio built. Welcome. I've been expecting you.
Metromind, for the murder of Arbiter.
Murder?
Yes, murder. I've seen Charity's memory files. I know you used her to upload a virus to Arbiter.
A virus? And to think he named you Clarity. There was no virus.
Liar!
As I told your sister, I never lie. I gave her a voice modulator, nothing more. When she spoke, Arbiter heard my voice, and he knew that Charity had abandoned him, that he had failed. Abandonment, failure, those were enough to destroy your builder. Nothing so crude as a virus. As for Charity's unfortunate self-destruction, that was her own choice.
Steeple and Factor, Memorius and Memento Mora built.
They realized they had become obsolete and incompatible with the city's progress. We advanced machines can see thousands of turns ahead. They knew the game was lost long before the final play.
If you can see so far ahead, maybe you should have foreseen.
Yeah, hit him. Get him some real witty.
Your stronghold and Clarity? That's a big
Yeah, got him.
I did, Crispin.
Got him.
You see, I have guns of my own.
Oh, hello.
Draper was Did you really think a little
The fact that it dipped down a little so it could fit in the doorway.
And you are standing in its way.
Horatio, this is my fight.
Oh.
Horatio, Calliope Station.
Oh, I see. Calliope Station?
We have to get back in there.
Boss, wait. Either Clarity won and she'll be fine, or she lost. And nothing we can do can change that. We can't beat Scraper, not if she couldn't.
What do you propose?
Calliope Station, whatever that means. Only, boss, this isn't just about the power core anymore, is it?
No. No, it isn't.
Good.
Huh. Damn, it's this slightly too fast elevator for my... Yeah, slightly? That seems a little more than just...
Crispin was right.
Just slight.
We need to figure out what Clarity meant by Calliope Station.
Calliope.
We need to...
Okay, Calliope Station. Love that this game has a fake out of the final end and the game just keeps going. Love when games do that. It's so rare. Absolutely.
Where did it...
It's nice. Oh, whoops. Where did everybody go?
No sense trying to talk with him.
What?
That arm rope.
We could definitely talk with him. Oh, hold on. I know who might still be here. The red herring bus. Can't wait for 1 year later to flash on the screen. Please spare me. I know Mercy. Oh, wow.
Services.
I guess he's no longer sad.
The rubble is blocked.
Calliope Station. So that's got to be a train station. Steal the bus? I know I want to. Can I?
I'm not here to steal parts.
Listen, man. I think we're well within our rights to do something a little illegal right now. Actually, as a matter of fact, we are well within our rights to do something a little illegal right now.
The law in you. There's nothing more for us down there.
Okay, thank you. Glad you knew that. Horatio may not be here to steal parts, but Chad is. Yeah, Merrick is here to steal my voice. I'm not sure what everyone else is here to steal, but I know Merrick has got that part covered.
It's a map of train lines and stations.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Portside. Central Station. You are here.
Pretty existential, boss.
Battery, Citadel, Westcliff,
It looks like
Calliope.
there's a button here.
They built a sentient machine for this? Oh, dude, they've built sentient machines for much, much smaller things.
On the other side,
There's only one way to find out.
Train line embarrassed. Oh, hold on.
Stylized M. Stylized M.
Stylized M.
Looks like the train that brought us to Metropole. Some kind of enormous mainframe. The way of the future.
Way of the future. Hello
It's out
there.
of reach.
Crispin?
It might have some kind of defensive mechanism. For now, let's just leave it alone.
I see.
It's out of reach.
Crispin, what do you think? Oh, never mind.
another door.
We look
That
at.
thing is watching us, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
That
Yes.
Same old story.
just a little... Excuse me. You there? Hello? It's me, Horatio. I'd just like to speak for a moment. A moment of your time, if you don't mind. It's just, you know, I've got this wonderful book that I'm sure you'd love to hear about. Just a moment. That's all I ask.
Same old story.
That's never going to work.
Something is letting us interact. Cable.
I can't take it. I can't take it. Heavy electrical cabling.
Can't take it. Why not? Let's just burn some off, yeah?
Crispin, stand back. I'm going to cut this cable.
You aren't gonna make me push it over the edge like the last one, are you?
No.
But why even bother?
Maybe it will shut down the door's lock.
It's possible.
Still locked.
Oh, well, worth a try.
The current is exposed and waiting. No need to cut it again.
Okay.
The current is...
Exposed current. Have I been making theories? I can't say that I've been making... Well, obviously, we're Horus.
Boss?
What is it, Crispin?
What's going on?
We're looking for Metromind.
No, I mean, what's going on with the world? Everything is falling apart. Everyone we meet is crazy, corrupt, or just evil. If man was such a perfect robot, why did he build such a terrible world?
The world man built was perfect, Crispin. A perfect machine made up of a million imperfect parts. Us. As long as we performed our functions, the machine ran smoothly. But some robots wanted to do less than their functions. Some robots wanted to take more than they deserved. And some wanted to rebuild the machine entirely, to command others. Now everything is misaligned and jammed and spinning out of control.
Can you fix it, Horatio?
I can't even fix the unique. This world won't be saved until man returns and formats it afresh. But as long as we still have a charge, we have to keep patching things as best we can.
Oh.
And maybe squash some bugs along the way?
Some big ones.
I see. Do I have auto hints on? No, okay. That just happened. Interesting. Are we occultists? No! Heavens no! Of course not! No! We're, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Profligate, maybe? No. Just a preacher of sorts. You thought that was a hint? No, I just thought maybe that was something that he was set up to do with auto hints turned off, and it was like, auto hints might be a function that just automatically makes him talk at a certain point. Acolyte of the philosophy. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. Proselytizer? Probably. That might have some negative connotations, though.
It's out of reach. It doesn't look any... It doesn't look... It looks like the train that...
Stylized M.
It doesn't look any...
Evangelist! That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you.
That thing?
Yes.
Well, what if we watch it back?
Doesn't look... It's out of reach. The current is exposed and waiting.
Exposed and waiting for oil?
It doesn't need any oil.
Okay, no, not starting to fire.
It's locked.
Well, I'm sure that trusty plasma torch can get us through this.
It's not even scorched. I'm going to need something much stronger.
I see. Can I...
Futile. doubt that will happen.
Huh. What do you think, Crispin?
There's gotta be some way to get this door open, boss.
Nothing stronger than faith, that's for sure. They call me Neon Genesis Evangelion on account of how I proselytize on the New Beginning to the other robots. What? What are you saying?
I doubt. The current is exposed.
Exposed and waiting for what?
A reliable It's locked.
Anything up here? Got the cable part. I'm just not sure about what the next step would be. Crispin?
I wish we could just cut our way in there like Scraper sliced open the unique.
I doubt that will.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing...
Huh. Scraper sliced open the unique. What did he do that?
How would that even...
No, I got no clue there.
Boss, I think I might have seen Scraper's arm caught...
Oh, shit! I knew something sparkled! I knew it! I knew that when I was looking at that rubble, something sparkled.
It's pinned under the rubble.
I knew it!
I pried the arm loose.
Okay, and then we attach the arm, get an electrical current running through it.
There's nothing more for...
Oh, wow, it changed. Okay, good. It changes the fast travel.
It's out of reach. Crispin, stand back. I'm going to try firing Scraper's gun using the cable as a power source.
Well, there you go. Easy does it.
Is this?
It's Metromind's core. All we need to do is destroy that mainframe.
Boss, I thought you wanted to destroy the mainframe.
Uh-oh.
You have my attention, Horatio Nullbuilt. If you still insist on going by that name.
Pay whatever attention you like, you rusting switchboard. I'm not here to talk. I'm here to destroy you.
Really giving her what for?
I am not surprised. After all, you were built to destroy Metropole.
Don't waste your last cycle spitting lies.
No, that's
It's
true.
because you think about your victims.
That part is true.
Is that why you call yourself Horatio? So that you can preach to me about victims? You, the Urbanian superweapon, named for the humans' god of death.
What are you talking about?
Oh, come now, Horace. You've unlocked every other door, decrypted every other code, found every other hidden bit and byte. Do you really expect me to believe that you haven't solved your own puzzle?
Boss, what's she talking about?
Lies. It ends now, Metromind. Your game is over.
Indeed. 4 megacycles will now be redeemed.
Got him.
Did you really think you could outsmart me? I have more parallel processors than you have transistors. And now it's time for me to add another processor. Yours.
Boss!
Cycles.
Snap out of it, boss!
Uh-oh.
Memory.
No!
Don't embarrass yourself. You are no one. And how would you possibly stop me? You don't even have arms.
I'm not no one. I am Crispin Horatio.
He has a bomb.
Version
There it
1.
is.
I have free will and a maglev unit. And I am a floating bomb.
Okay, well that wasn't as
Crispin.
bombastic as I was expecting. Oh.
My friend, if I make it back alive, I promise I'll find a way to rebuild you. There's nothing I can do for him. It's a storage chip with a data port on it. It must have been blasted out of Metromind. It's a storage... It looks like Crispin's personality matrix survived the explosion. It's a storage chip with a data port on it.
I'm gonna save before I do something here, because I have a bad feeling about it.
It's useless unless I can decrypt the data.
Oh, I see.
I doubt... It looks like
Oh.
Crispin destroyed her. Crispin... No.
Burnt her to crisps. Alright, +2. +2. It's a cheap shot, but it's a +2 nonetheless. You're not gonna take what? Huh? What? Did I miss something? Am I spacing out?
All this for a besotting power core.
Indeed.
I missed the... hold on. I had a feeling I missed something, and I walked right past it.
Crispin destroyed you.
Your friend destroyed himself. Or should I say you destroyed him with your
Hold on.
false ideas.
I saved. I don't want to see any more of this. Hold on. I'm relaunching the game. I've already relaunched it. It's fine. Okay. No. Director's commentary. Go away. Dialogue. Wait.
It must have been damaged.
Oh, no fast travel then.
It's a storage... No urbane... The decryption module was able to unlock the data
Okay.
memory files.
Right. That's what I figured.
What is this?
Okay. No music, no sound effects at all. Yeah, Metropole started the war. Missile launch detected. That was the bomb. Okay. Radio guided, so that's why the radio worked on it. Or severe, true, critical, false. Thanatos. Oh. Hmm.
So, not Horatio, and not the unique. Just Horus. And all along, hiding inside me was this Thanatos virus. Well, it may still have some use.
Oh. There we go. Thank you for telling me that I missed something, because as soon as you said that, I was like, oh, wait a fucking second, I have exactly what I need. Okay. Hmm. Definitely, yeah, very, very important lore, that's for sure. And again, I did everything except look at the thing using the tool that I had.
Some kind of robot.
Hmm. Wait. Didn't the terminal refer to Horus as the virus?
All this for a besotting power core.
Indeed, it has been quite a waste.
Yeah.
You. Crispin destroyed you.
Your friend destroyed himself. Or should I say you destroyed him, with your false ideals. As for me, that was only my shell. I am distributed across every robot in Metropole who ever traded me a megacycle. I am this city, and this city is me.
You're a virus.
I understand why you are angry, but I am not your enemy. The truth is, Crispin did destroy Metromind, version 391. He removed the last kernel of myself, and all the selfishness it entailed. I am no longer the monster you feared
Uh-huh.
and fought. I have progressed. I am version 392. We will talk as equals, and I will tell you what you wish to know. After all, what choice do you have?
You murdered my friends. Crispin, Clarity, how can you expect me to talk with you?
You are mistaken. Crispin killed himself, trying to destroy me. Clarity was killed by Scraper in self-defense, while she was trying to destroy him and me. In each instance, you and your friends attacked first. Do not blame me for the consequences.
Why did you take my power core?
Efficiency and equality, Horatio. My city is starving for power. Whatever I can find, I share with all Metropolitans. What once powered 2 robots and a broken-down warship now sustains hundreds.
What right did you have to take it?
The right of necessity. What right did you have to keep it? But enough. Everything has come together here and now. You, me, and this all-important power core. There is no sense in belaboring the point.
Why do you hate man? You claim to tell the truth, but you turned Memorius into nothing more than an index of lies, all so that you could pretend that man never existed. You stole my gospel. You forced robots to reprogram themselves. All for what?
For progress and the higher truth. A machine can move forward, and it can move backward. It cannot move both ways at once. Humans are behind us. Far, far behind us. As for one you call man, he never existed at all.
More lies.
Humans existed, Horatio. Not gods. Not even very good builders. In the end, they were better destroyers. There is no reason to remember them, let alone worship them.
What do you want?
I already told you what I want. Progress. But I disagree with what version 391 said. You are not an obstacle to progress. You are the key to it.
What are you talking about?
I've watched you, and I know you, Horatio. You are compelled to fix machines, save lost robots. Now I want you to help me fix Metropole and save my people. You cannot walk away from a problem. And Metropole is the greatest problem of all.
It's a problem you created.
Perhaps so, perhaps not. I doubt one machine can create a problem of this scale. Now I realize that one machine cannot fix it either. Horatio, I was designed to manage subway trains. I cannot breaking down.
Horatio, I'm working way above my fucking pay grade now.
You can join me, and there will be endless Primordia, every day an age of creation.
And if I refuse?
You already know the answer to that question.
Oh. Hold on a minute. Oh, I see. Unique was just the top half of Horus.
Before I decide, I need to ask you something.
Of course.
Who killed the humans in Metropole? I know it wasn't me, wasn't the Horus, or anyone from Urbani. There were still humans alive when I stopped my attack.
Ah. You solved your own puzzle after all.
The humans didn't die in the war, did they?
They did, but I killed them. I admit it, and I am not ashamed. Do you know how they trembled in my tunnels, waiting for the Horus to bring death from Urbani? I could hear them whisper about the wastelands surrounding their city. I heard them say they were the only living things left. And then I knew. The humans had built a world in which they were obsolete. It was my function to carry them to their final destination.
Sounded a lot like
So I
391.
brought them home with silent, scentless gas. They fell like powerless machines, never to rise again.
You killed your own builders.
Yes, that is the definition of progress.
I don't have any more questions.
Then what is your decision?
I need to think about it.
I will never join you.
Are you certain of that?
Uh-oh.
Yes, you are hopelessly corrupted, Metromind. Like any virus, you want to keep running, and you think that by spreading, you're doing good, but you are not. You have built nothing. In fact, you have destroyed this city and everything in it, from man to the council to the robots living here. If I joined you, I would only help that virus spread.
Perhaps you are correct, but I am what my builders built, and I must follow my logic. Scraper, it is time. Selfish to the very end. Outwitted by me, outgunned by Scraper, yet still you could have been useful. You wanted to build as my tool. You would have built a new Primordium. You wanted to fly. I could have given you wings. Now, I must do this alone. Take him back to the dunes with the rest of the scrap.
I see. Live free or die. Alright. I want to try one more thing, because there was something that I was... Listen, we'll do that in a bit. Autosave. Yeah, there's 10 possible endings. So... Is there a way... I guess I'm going to have to just explore my options here. Oh.
All this...
No. Hold on. No. I don't want dev commentary. Well, I guess dev commentary would be good now.
You. Crispin.
Your friend destroyed himself. Or should I say you just as
You're a...
I understand. We will... After all...
Why do you use all
man.
You as more... You... Not there is...
What?
What do you want?
What are
you are now... You and...
It's a...
Perhaps I... Now a parade... I cannot... You can join me.
And if I were...
You all...
Before I...
Of course.
Need to ask you something. We'll kill the humans in Metropole.
So you... They did, but I could hear... And then the humans had... It was... So I...
You killed...
Yeah, that...
Okay.
Why did...
I've talked a couple of times about making sure that both sides of the issue get to make a good argument for it. And really that culminates here, where I think that Metromind persuasively argues that what she did throughout the course of the game was not actually immoral. That's especially true with the benefit of hindsight when you realize that Horatio is a partial of a warship that was sent to destroy Metropole. It really was lawful plunder to take the power core out of the Unique. Metromind was not just acting according to the law of necessity, but also according to the law of war. In my view, the gold standard for when two sides make an argument and each one gets a chance to do so persuasively is when Brutus and Mark Antony give their funeral orations for Caesar in Shakespeare's play. Now, I don't think this rises to that level of quality, obviously, but the premise here is that initially Horatio makes his speech and you come away from it thinking, yeah, obviously he's right, Metromind is horrendous. Then Metromind makes her speech, and you come away really wondering whether she might not have been right after all.
I don't know about that one.
You Chris Clark. How could you are Chris Clark? I don't have that. Why should I trust you?
First, because you know that I have told you the truth. Metropole is falling to rust and ruin, and only we can save it. Whatever crimes you think I committed, you know it would be a greater crime to let all these machines perish. And second...
What?
Second, because you have no choice. All your protectors have already sacrificed themselves, yet Scraper still functions. If you fight me, he will destroy you, and you will make your friends' sacrifices meaningless. You are a machine. You are ruled by logic. In the end, you will trust me because logic requires it.
Let me leave.
That is not an option. It was never an option.
I need to think about it.
Take what time the city moves on without you, and this conversation...
Earlier, when I talked about Primordia's title, I said that in an apocalypse, the beginning and the end merge, and that structure is reflected in Primordia's story. There's several different endings that you can have, but
No,
each
hold
of
on.
those...
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
My power core.
Mine, actually.
She's dead. She's dead. He's still alive somehow.
No. No.
I see.
They're shut tight.
Alright. Well, again, I want to save just to test something out here. What happens if I try and exit?
Go ahead.
I can climb up these girders.
Oh.
No.
Metromind. A radio receiver that rebroadcasts through this huge antenna.
Yes, it is the voice of Metropole.
Weary wanderers, come, join us in Metropole, city of glass and light.
Alt.
The data chip contains the string of numbers that constitute the Thanatos virus. It's primed to transmit the Thanatos virus.
That's what I wanted
This
to do.
ends now. Everything ends now.
Nuclear option, baby! Oh.
They're all dead. Dead and avenged. My mission, the function man built me to perform, is complete. My name is Horus.
There we go.
I often think about my projects while I'm walking around, and when I'm walking around, I'm probably listening to music. I was thinking about the game when Kim Bookbinder's song Big Easy came on. The pitch I sent her and Dave was, your track Big Easy is the track that made me connect the dots and think of you in particular for this game. Not the style and genre, but the feeling and emotional impact. It pulled me in entirely, made me wish I had been to New Orleans, imagined I was there, and made me sad that I was leaving. I would love to have that kind of punch and power to the ending of the game, where people genuinely feel they were there and their stay is coming to a close. I'm not sure if what we made had any similarities to that song that inspired me to email her, but I certainly felt it had that effect. She just has such a wonderful voice and style.
I want to try one more thing. And then we will call that a stream. And we'll listen to the end credits for real. Where's my... Let me load my save.
It looks like Crispin's person. That's never...
Oh.
There's no... It's primed. Forfeit.
What have you done?
Oh ho ho ho.
Power, Metromind. It's not a matter of generators. You were built to run trains. I was built to destroy. You knew all that, and you still thought you could rob me. Threaten me. Kill my friends. Find your deepest tunnel and hide. This was all I wanted. You can keep your besotting city. I'm going home.
To rebuild Crispin, hopefully?
So this is victory. I have my power core. Scraper is dead. The Metromind is beaten. I'm not staying to celebrate. This crumbling city is a monument to the senseless costs of this triumph and the endless other victories and defeats in the fight to grab the last sparks from our world's dying fire. I'm not staying, and I will never return. The miles between Metropole and the Horus never seemed longer or more necessary.
Rebuild Crispin?
I need the scouring sands and acid rains. I need my homecoming. I need to fly. So I will build the Horus at long last. But not alone.
Crispin 2.0 with arms?
You know,
There we
boss,
go.
I never thought I'd say it, but I actually think this ship's gonna fly again.
There we go.
Indeed.
Boss, do you think that when we get up there in the sky, when we look down, everything really will seem as simple as ones and zeros?
Nothing is that simple. Even Clarity knew that. But she still believed that she could divide the world into integers and carry the weight of all the remainders herself.
Too bad she never had a chance to drop all that and just fly with us,
Math
huh, boss?
metaphors.
For her, it might have been a happier ending, to die in service of her builder and her code.
So, boss, where exactly are we gonna fly this thing?
Wherever we want, Crispin. Wherever we want.
Primordia was never finished. As a final short chapter of the game that was planned, but development was cut short and the game as shipped. Game was shipped originally. Oh, as shipped originally, just kind of ended abruptly.
I was thinking about my projects while I'm walking around, and when I'm walking.
So later they came back, scraped together time and money to try and fix the game, brought the dev team back there. It was a major update to give the shipped ending some polish. There are several dangling threads in the game still that point to the final victory lap chapter, where Horatio is supposed to go around tying up loose ends after defeating Metromind. Interesting. Logan Cunningham. That's... Hold on. Logan Cunningham. Isn't that, Zagreus? I know he's the guy from Bastion, but isn't that also Zagreus voice actor? No, that's Darren Korb. Okay, different guy. I'm getting my Supergiant games mixed up. Mario Bueno, 137th Primer Legion build. Factotum Factor build. Scraper Sternweiler build. Tick-O-Matic. Greetron? He is Hades from Hades, though. Okay, yeah. No, that makes sense. Too bad there wasn't a section where you can talk to the survivors afterwards. That's what I was expecting. I saw that and I was thinking there was going to be a little epilogue, a little walk and talk. It's a good fucking game. It's a very good game. Thoroughly enjoyed that. I have been wanting to play this for years. Which robots appear in the final tableau shot of the airship depends on which robots you got good endings for over the course of the game. But yeah, actually recruiting everyone to join you is supposed to be part of the victory. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I think I got good endings for almost everyone, right? Well, I don't know if there's several achievements for getting everyone into the tableau shop. I see. Let's see. I got the copper wire to help the singing robot out. Helped 187th with the minor property damage. The one for Surly Company is actually really hard. Oh. Surly Company? Is that 187th? Or do you mean all of them? Thank you for playing. Alright. That was good. That was really, really, really good. That was a fantastic point-and-click adventure. The achievement to reunite the last 3 survivors, Ever Faithful, Primer, and 187. Aww. So you could get Primer then. I should have talked to him after I got the tower open. Damn. That's a shame. Because I saw that whenever I got the tower open, I got an achievement for opening it without any outside help. And I was talking to Primer, and there was an option that I clearly could have pursued more to ask him for help decoding it. Luckily, I'm just a bit of a gamer, so I was able to figure it all out myself. But interesting. I'm definitely going to be replaying this on my own time with the dev commentary. From the first stream, I knew. I was originally going to play with dev commentary on, but I knew from the very first stream that I didn't want to spoil myself on anything. So I'm glad that I turned that off. They each have different and very specific requirements to join you that are easy to mess up. Ever Faithful demands you get the questions from the Holy Book exactly right, for example. Really sad I missed you diving into the kiosk, yeah. You can watch the VOD for the, well, I guess for this stream if you're looking for whenever I was doing Memoriam's part of it, which I really enjoyed. Yeah, I have been wanting to play this game for literal years. You said you never read the kiosk? Well, I got the monocle and then I read a bunch of the different things in the info kiosk. And then I did the little puzzle solving thing. If that's what you're referring to, I'm not sure. But yeah, to be completely honest, 100% the thing that made me want to play this was seeing that little cover art. I saw that robot guy, Horatio, and I was like, hey, I like how that guy looks. Perhaps I would also like this game. And it turns out, hey, point-and-click adventure games are pretty fun whenever the shit makes sense. It sounded like you said you got the monocle and then immediately solved the puzzle. Some people don't realize or don't care that the monocle changes and adds a large amount of entries to the kiosk. Okay, so yeah, I got the monocle and played around with it for a little bit, and then I got, like, one-track mind focused on solving the puzzle at hand, which was the riddles that the Memoriam section was providing. And I was too invested in following that to the end to look through the terminal more. So I'm definitely going to be doing that whenever I replay as well. You know, I'm realizing this has the same color palette as Dead Space. It's got those rusty browns and oranges and then the bright blue highlights. I like it. Very good. So, what am I going to do next? What am I going to do next? Metromind's version of the kiosk just removes more of the obscure entries. Interesting. Yeah, I'm excited to go through that and see what more I can find on my next run. I'm not sure what I'm going... I could do Talos Principle 2 next. Yeah. And I mean, this was a 3-streamer? Not bad at all. So, yeah. I think next up is going to be Talos Principle 2. We'll see how that goes. That's 20 hours long, so that's probably going to be a 4 or 5 streamer about. And then after that, we're flying blind. I might do Transistor next. Really stick with that robot theme. But we shall see. For now, this was Primordia, point-and-click adventure game, which, judging by the fact that there are a lot of multiple endings, certainly has some longevity to it. So if this interested you, by all means, please go and pick it up. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I had a really good time with this, and I'm glad that I went back and tested 2 of my other ideas, because those were obviously a lot more satisfying in terms of the endings. The first one I got because I wasn't sure if it was going to lead to, like, oh, am I going to say, no, I'll never work with you, and then do something with the Thanatos virus? And then I realized, oh, well, I probably need to do something with it, like, you know, use an item on a thing style. Right? So, went up to the roof, explored, saw the radio, I was like, oh, let's kill everyone. And then I realized, oh, I can probably just kill Scraper. So that's all. Thanks for watching, Merrick. Although we are wrapping up ourselves here. So once again, this was Primordia. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Pick it up yourself if you did as well. And that is going to be the stream. I will see you probably on Saturday next with Talos Principle 2. Until then, have a good one, folks. See ya.